Cruz here, local business owner and critic enthusiast. Are these critics constantly clickety-clanking around on their keyboard? Are their terrible reviews driving you crazy? Is your critic clawing away at the very fabrics of society with their terrible opinions? Think there's no answer? You're so stupid. There is! Critic Mittens. Finally, there's an elegant, comfortable mitten for critics. I didn't hear a thing. Is your critic one-armed or have fat sausage fingers, a skinny bird-like physique, or just no fingers at all? That doesn't matter because one size fits all. Critic Mittens, you'll be smitten. So come on down to Criticless.com. We're the home of the original Critic Mittens. And how?
Warning. The following show features reviews from wildly unprofessional critics operating without the supervision of professionals. The thoughts and opinions held by these individuals are not to be taken seriously and do not come from a place of intellectual integrity. This show doesn't reflect the opinions of Criticless or its users. Viewer discretion is advised.
What happened?
What's up, everybody? What is going on? This is the first week that everything has just not had, like, nothing's had problems. There was no issues, but then, I wasn't on the screen. But you know what? We are known for being the most professional show on YouTube, and that clearly still holds. So as usual, what's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Criticless Cast Unhinged. We are back and unhinged as usual, and I'm ready to do this thing. We are right here at Halloween. Tomorrow is Halloween. I am excited. My kids are ready for it. I'm ready for it. This is my favorite time of the year. It's a lot of people's favorite time of the year. And I've just been like watching wall-to-wall horror movies at this point and shows and just everything. Last year I wasn't in the mood. Every once in a while I'm not feeling the vibe. And this year I'm feeling the vibe. And now I'm kind of bummed that we're not doing a big Halloween party because it's like, that helps. But before I get into all of that and the pleasantries, I do want to say today we're going to be talking about 13 Ghosts. This is definitely a cult classic. I mean, we already have a super chat in here by Horror with Nad saying 13 Ghosts rocks, because it absolutely does rock. This was one of my childhood favorite, spoiler alert, but yeah, this is one of those that is a cult classic. I'm ready to talk about it. You guys voted on it, and that's why we're doing it here today. And so this has been a whole month of horror. It's been really fun. Granted, some of our usuals haven't been here because they hate horror movies, so I do miss some of our usuals, and we'll be excited to see them back joining us in the chat and all of that fun stuff. But it's been a fun month, and we will be digging into 13 Ghosts later, but this is going to be the normal show as usual with all the culture, the news, all the fun stuff for the first little while, and then digging into the review. So to any of our new folks, hello and welcome, or if you're just stumbling into the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, the likes, the comments, all of that stuff, and join Criticless if you're not a part of Criticless yet, and you'll see all the cult members, the Crit Cult members down in the chat as well, who will be warm and welcoming because this is a great community. But like I said, you can download us in Android and Apple app stores, or you can find Criticless on the web as well. And yeah, I need to introduce the usual Spud Specs. I am going to introduce Mr. Chris Kaus first because he's freaking back. He's here.
Hello, greetings. Sorry, I missed.
And you're not
last
centered.
Week.
Hold on, Chris.
I'm always crooked.
Let's get you. Oh my God, this camera is
Can't
fighting. There we go. Yeah, but Chris is back. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. Like I said, it's been horror month, so.
Yeah, I know. Not my favorite either. So for all you people who are skipping it, I don't blame you. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like we should have dressed up tonight.
I know.
Like the night before Halloween.
I know, and I was
At least our old gigs, we could have put on our old donned.
I was literally going to say we should wear our outfits. If anybody doesn't know, we actually used to dress up for this show every week. We all had a role for this show. Every once in a while, we'd switch them around and make it really weird. We'll see. If you guys in the chat really want to see us don the old digs, maybe next week or sometime soon, let us know, and maybe we'll bust out the old costumes.
Bussin'.
Yeah, bussin'. And also, I guess I need to introduce Mr. Matt Verlack. He's here as well.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. I mean, the old attire was fun, but it's also great not to have to wear the wig.
Right.
The wig was not fun.
Yeah, Matt had to wear a wig, and Chris had to wear a headband, and I had to wear suspenders. So,
Yeah,
that's the
one of these
one.
things is not like the others.
yeah. And also, I did just see. Sorry, I was reading the chat, and I saw Couch Tater was asking. There's an intro video that we start with where I do the Charlie Day thing, and yes, Couch Tater, that is my actual voice that I use most people.
Why don't you just give him a little sample
Yeah,
here?
no,
It's his normal talking voice, actually. This is a production here. It's a stage voice.
I lower it down. It's kind of like when people are like transitioning, but I transition into Charlie Day.
Yeah.
Or actually for shows, I do this voice, but
Yeah.
when I do the other one, I'm like nervous to do it now that I haven't done it in so long.
Just do it.
How does it? What do I say? I say, "Hello there." That's it, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Ian Andrews here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Nailed
that's
it.
the Charlie Day.
See,
Yep.
just right back into it.
Right, that's it. I can slip right into it. So, chat.
Slips in.
Hello there. But yeah, it's that one will wear my throat out a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah,
That's what she said.
that she did. That she did say. She does say that. Good job, Matt. Good job. There's nothing better than
Cracking himself
when Matt finds Matt funny. Really.
Because it's always the best.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the best of times. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Matt's humor is the best humor to Matt. But yeah, so we're back. We're here. We're ready. I am. Like I said, it's fall time. I'm enjoying the weather, man. But it's gotten weirdly kind of cold. Normally this month in North Carolina, the part of me gets bummed because it's usually not cold enough.
Yeah.
And now that it is cold enough, I'm like, I don't know if I like it this cold.
I can almost guarantee you, I'd be willing to put money on it that it's going to get back up into the 80s before Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'd bet
It wouldn't
you
surprise me.
Yeah, it's been so
It'll probably
weird.
be 90 degrees at Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
it will
That's
be
North Carolina, man.
hot. Yeah. So our weather is weird. I don't know about everybody else in the chat, but weird weather is definitely a thing here for sure. And also hello to everybody in the chat. I did see Sin's Corner pop in here as well. So both these guys, Sin and Horror with Nads, both of them, if y'all don't follow them, you definitely should. They're friends of the show. I've done shows with these guys and been around on the interwebs with them. And actually Nadia I've met in person, and she was one of the first people that I kind of encountered from the YouTube space.
Nads is
Nadia.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
I was thinking balls, and I was like,
Nads.
that's cool. Yeah. Horror with balls.
Right.
I like
She's
it.
very testicular forward on
Yeah.
it.
Hey, look, it's all good.
Yeah, and I do see Genius Anus in the chat as well. We got Crisco, we got JJ Happenstance, Beach Dad, a lot of you guys in here, and we have a $5 from Couch Tater. Matt, you want to read this?
Sure. Sup, Zane. If you hadn't been promised a horror movie and just a regular summer blockbuster type movie, would you still rate Sinners the same? No shade.
I love that you bring that up on this show. I talked about that in secret on Bro Science because I don't want to talk about the fact that I have seen Sinners anywhere, and you done put me on blast, bro. Thanks.
Yep, put you on blast, even though you talked about it secretly on another YouTube channel.
Right, I did talk about it secretly elsewhere. I'm not reviewing it because I don't want to talk about it.
Wow.
Anyway.
I heard it was good. Did you enjoy it?
No, I didn't like it.
Oh.
That's why I'm not wanting to review it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so to answer your question, Couch Tater, as far as me still rating it the same, and whether it be like a regular summer blockbuster or whatever, I don't think my opinion would change much. This movie kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to not like it and not like it for the reasons that I didn't like it.
Yeah, because it's one of those movies that everybody hyped up. Very few people are like, I don't like that movie.
Right. And even people that shocked me that I would expect to not like it ended up liking it a lot. Sid and I watched it together a couple nights ago. We were both, she's been begging me for weeks. Like, she's like, I got to see it. I want to see it. Everybody's been saying we need to watch it. And we watched it and we got like, I don't know, we were probably like 40 minutes in or so, and we were sitting there, and she like looked over at me. I kind of looked over at her, and I could tell exactly what she was thinking, and we like paused it, and I was like, "You aren't digging this, are you?" And she was like, "Nope."
Well, she doesn't like horror movies.
It's not a horror movie,
but I'm just
though.
saying, like, it's interesting that
vampires,
she was just like, but vampires are horror, and this
It
is
is,
like a
but-
bloody horror movie.
Part of the movie is
Yeah, I mean, part of it.
like the other part is
Just boring or not
I think that
entertaining.
my biggest issue is the movie is just deeply up its own ass. Like it is just I found it to be extremely just kind of pretentious and like just kind of it's kind of an issue I have with Ryan Coogler in general. Like I just feel like he kind of just huffs his own farts. Like he's just like, look at how creative and cool I am. But really for me, the movie just felt like this like scattershot of a lot of ideas. But it didn't feel like a cohesive thought. It felt like it was full of a lot of fluff that I didn't need. And I just like the whole first half of the movie really has nothing to, I mean, it does, but doesn't have anything to do
I was
with the
about to
last
say, it's
half.
all like set up.
It's set up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It just didn't really work for me.
Yeah.
Matt liked it.
You saw it and you're like,
Yeah, I never did review it, but I would give it a rad.
oh, nice.
I think
Yeah.
there were some aspects I didn't like, but there was a lot of things I did like about it. Like there was some cool scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused still about like I feel like the whole story was needed because like the whole first part's the setup. It sets the tone and
Right.
everything.
It kind of was. It was just the way that it was
Yeah.
handled and how
Yeah.
slowly took his time, and that wasn't even all of it. The movie ends like 4 times. It's got more Indians than freaking Lord of the Rings. Like, and it just, I don't know, man. By the end of it, like, I was surprised because I was expecting Sydney and I to be like on separate pages.
Yeah.
I was worried that she was gonna be like, I love this, and I was gonna be like, I hate it, and we were both just like, But
Yeah.
Yeah.
neither one of us vibed with it. And
Yeah.
so I was just like, this didn't work for me as a drama. It didn't work for me as a horror. I didn't find it overly interesting. Like the music is the best part of the film. It looks great. Like it's filmed very well. It's
Yeah.
just, for me, it's like, this is a very well-made movie that I don't like.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
fair.
just kind of where I sit with it. But to send you off on a tangent, you're welcome. So, and yes, Couch Tater, agree. It's 100% not a horror movie. And I would not watch it again either. So yeah, I'm there with you. I mean, more power to people that dug it. It was not my vibe.
Yeah.
But I also don't really like Ryan Coogler and his stuff. Like I feel like
It's a great name, though.
It is a
Coogler.
good name.
The Cougs.
The Coog.
That's what I'd be going
Yeah.
by every day.
Right, exactly.
Cougs.
I like it. But yeah, I think it's time, guys, to get into the what we're known about around here for kicking the show off, and it's the huge. And time to make our ears extraordinarily hot, per usual, as well. So yeah, culture for boomers. This segment, normally we kick things off with TikToks because I am notoriously a TikTok kid, as they say. But I really need to share something else that's just this is really, it's digging at me.
Yeah.
And we've got to talk about it because
God.
this situation just kind of broke me. Let's see
It
here.
better not be 6'7".
Oh God.
I sent Beardo off a cliff yesterday.
They
With
sent it in
6'7".
the dictionary now.
He messed up on a stream and was like, I think it's about a 6 or a 7, and I just like deadpanned at the stream. It was like 6, 7. He was like, no. So
Oh man.
I got him. But yeah, it's honestly, as much as I hate it, it's also great to get someone with it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting to a point to where it's like it's going past the annoying stage into
Like a fun
ironic, funny.
Yeah, it is. And it's what's funny is it's also entering a stage where like my son, who's in the 3rd grade, is starting to do it to where it bothers my daughter in the 6th grade. And she's like, please stop. Yeah.
Let them fight.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like one of these things where she's like, can you stop saying it? But then she still says it. So I'm like, I don't even know
Dude.
what's happening.
But it's not cool when your little brother says it. It's cool when
Exactly.
you say it.
Right.
That's how it works.
Leave it to the little siblings to ruin everything.
It's you
Trust
know.
me. Yeah, I ruined everything for all of my siblings.
Yeah, you would definitely know. But the news here guys, I hope you're ready for this and all these ads on here. I wish I could get rid of this.
I love a good
I can help you with
dictionary
that.
page with all the ads.
I should just be using Brave, but Brave doesn't communicate well with StringYard. So, but it's the word of the year, guys. The word of the year from, let's go ahead here. Dictionary.com. The word of the year is 6'7".
It's not a word.
Yeah.
Let's start off there.
6'7" is 67, which is the word. 6'7" is 2 words.
Right.
Correct.
Exactly.
So they've ruined it.
So like
Yeah.
a site based on words and dictionaries decided to make the word of the year 2 words that mean nothing,
That are also numbers.
that are also numbers.
Yep.
The word of the year. If that does not fully encapsulate the level of idiocracy that we have reached, I don't know what does.
Look, if it ain't Webster, it ain't shit. Let's just put that out there right
Very
now.
true.
Webster's the only dictionary I listen to, not dictionary.com. Give me that. Web-
Dictionary.com is probably like an AI that's being like, I'm cool and edgy. I know a lot of people say 6'7". Not that that's a word.
Right.
But hey, let's make it the word of the year.
Yeah. Right. And as TG says, it identifies as a word. So yeah, if
We're getting away from identifying as things.
Right. So apparently the usage of 6'7" in 2025, here's the scale here. It apparently skyrocketed around October, and August, and it has gone up through October.
How do
These
they
search
document that?
You can pull Google search results and stuff.
Okay, so it's because people say it all the time.
Right.
Old people are Googling it because they don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a quandary.
Right. And now the thing here is they bring it. I love. We should do a segment called Thoughts with Matt, and it's just Matt going,
It wrinkles my brain.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it or is it not a quandary?
Is it
With Matt Verlack.
that's a quandary.
that is a
That's a quandary because if you start thinking about it, it's like kids aren't typing 6'7".
they
They're
could be.
saying it.
right.
They're saying it for dramatic effect. I mean, maybe they
True.
do text 6'7", but does that mean this is reading texts? Because they're not Googling it. They're not like, maybe they're saying in Reddit. I saw TJ said, it's Reddit. I mean, it could be,
Right.
but it's weird.
Can you scroll down a little bit? I want to read what they're.
here. Yeah, because
Scroll up just a little bit because I saw somebody say 67,
oh.
and I'm like,
right.
well, I don't think that's the
This
thing.
is AI created. AI
it's
doesn't
not
know.
67. Yeah. So I mean, and they are breaking down on their site the meaning of what they count as a word and whatnot. But so the other thing I wanted to bring up here is they did have a short list of everything that was on this list. One of which was agentic, which is a psychology, sociology word, I guess.
Human agency.
Right? Yeah. So I've never
Agentic.
a decent set of words that I can pull from, and this is one that I don't know of.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that
Agentic.
No.
No, so I haven't
Yeah,
either.
never heard of that
Agentic.
one.
I
Good
guess
word
they're-
of the year, I guess, or runner up or whatever.
And they're saying that as AI continues to advance, it's been connected to that because it's about human agency. So I guess that makes sense.
Describe
Organ farming,
technologies.
which we have talked about on this channel.
Yeah,
talked
we
about-
need to do that. Get a boat, go Aura Farm.
Aura Farm's good. Because the next one, I love
which
this.
is Brolyarchy.
Yeah.
This is new, but we should be using
Brolyarchy,
this.
yeah.
Brolyarchy. Actually, chat, we should absolutely use this term on this channel from here on out.
Brolyarchy.
So
Yeah.
it's become a defining political neologisms. So let's see here. First gaining traction in 2024. Saw several spikes. And it's associated with the bro archetype. And I should also bring this up to Beardo, obviously, for bro
Yeah,
science.
this is an obvious bro science.
This is a
kind
bro
of word.
science word. Yeah.
It's a sciencey word for bros.
Yeah. Playful yet pointed. Brolyarchy captures the public frustration felt in some circles with the concentration of power among small cultural homogenous elites. So
Yeah.
the word exemplifies how language evolves and makes sense of power structures. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Chat. Welcome to the Brolyarchy, because that's what we
God.
got right here. Until my wife's on this show, and then she brings.
She
it
could be
on.
a bro too, I guess, for that day.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's why I love, like, in Bro Science, Beardo always calls the chat dudes and bros, and there's a lot of chicks that watch that show, which is, so clearly the chicks can embrace the brolyarchy. So yeah, but also Clanker, we've talked about that on this show as well.
Yeah.
So see, y'all see how helpful this show has been for all of you? is bringing up all of this?
Very helpful.
let's see. The Gen Z stare.
Wait, we just skipped over an emoji that
I don't even the dynamite emoji.
they're wanting to add an emoji.
Yeah,
as a potential word of the year.
This is a fallen world we live in,
Amazing.
guys. A fallen world. Emojis as words. The
Yep.
Gen Z stare. We talked about that in depth
Oh yeah.
a while back because, as we know, the Gen Zs just stare at you.
I still haven't experienced it. But again, don't hang out with a lot of Gen Zers.
Also, I feel like it's getting a little better now that it got pointed out. I feel like they're like, oh no, everyone thinks we're mentally deficient.
And we're all laughing at them about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, crap.
It just sounds like Asperger's,
Right.
which isn't a thing anymore. It sounds like they're on the spectrum.
Yes, exactly. Which
But-
makes sense because they all self-diagnose anyways. So
They want to be on the spectrum.
they want to be on
It's
this.
a little badge.
Exactly. Kiss cam is another one. Still technically 2 words.
But it's so funny because all these words are based on social events.
Right.
So like, I bet the kiss cam was from the that like CEO couple that got caught on the kiss cam.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like all just viral. They're just taking things from all these viral.
Yeah,
What?
they're not actually looking at like important. A couple of them, like one, broarchy,
right.
Broly.
was relevant, but like the rest, or there was that one other about clankers, but like the rest of them are just like words of the moment, not
Right.
words of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
True.
agree. Which I guess it's over the whole year, but so
Yeah.
over tourism. Have y'all heard of this?
Over tourism.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The overwhelming
mean-
influx of visitors to popular destinations, leading to environmental strain, cultural disruption, and local frustration. I can tell you this: we have over tourism here at North Carolina. Yankees.
What's that tourism?
You named
They're
it.
just moving in. Some bitches are moving. Here.
That's right. That's over
ain't leaving.
migration.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you ever like growing up near the beach,
Yeah.
like the summertime,
Oh yeah.
that was always a thing.
Right.
The sheer like amount of people that would go to the beaches. Like it's interesting that they've now created a word for it, but
Right.
here we are.
Right.
That was
And,
good TG.
Let's see here. So what do we got left? We got tariff. Obviously, we know that's in.
Also, I just want to make one comment on
Yes.
this previous one.
Yes.
All they did was take 2 words used together
Yes.
and smushed them into one word.
Kind of like Broly.
You can okay, well, let's not slander Brolyarchy because that's actually
That-
clever. This one is literally just, it's like in a sentence, they were over tourism
Right.
or whatever it is.
Right. Right.
It's just like 2 separate things that they smushed together and like, this is
This
catchy,
is-
right?
this is a word.
No, it's just a saying. It's
That's
over
the thing
tourism.
with social media, man. They keep creating words. Yeah. It's getting out of hand.
Now
Yep.
they're even throwing in emojis. Like
Right.
how's the other emojis like poop emoji and skull emoji?
Well, have y'all
not
seen
already
there's
been in?
the dead rose emoji? If anybody wants to know,
Dead Rose.
do y'all know about the dead rose emoji?
Nah.
All right. If you get a dead rose emoji, this is me imparting facts for you guys. This is one that I've learned. If you get a dead rose emoji in a text, in a chat, it is used in a sarcastic tense. It's the emoji where it's the drooping rose and the
Yeah.
petals falling off.
Yeah.
If you receive this, it's typically in a negative connotation, and it's basically like flaccid. Yes, it means flaccid. No, it's basically just like you're killing me, Smalls. Like,
Oh,
you say,
okay.
like I'm dead. Like you're taking me out.
Yeah.
We're done with the skull.
Yes, this is a little. There's a.
Well, I
another-
guess this is more of like a slight at whoever they're sending it to, because
Yes.
the skull would just be like, "Oh man,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
funny. Like you
I'm-
taking me out."
Yes,
Whereas
Roses.
it's like you're killing me. Like it's more of like you're taking me out. You're bringing the vibe down. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's So if you get that from your kid or from somebody in an email or whatever, just know there is probably a negative connotation to it somewhere. But the last one here that I like, I'm glad it's trending here, is tradwife. Tradwife is trending. You know,
surprising. I feel like that's been around for a minute.
it's been about a year or so.
Yeah.
it was a TikTok trend though this
Right.
year, where it was
Oh.
really driven for
Okay.
a long period of time. People being
Yeah.
like, "I'm trad wife" or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially out in the West Utah area.
Right.
Mormons.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
That's
checks
literally
out.
what drove it was the Mormons.
Yeah.
So
All right. Good
right.
for you.
So
Mormons.
yeah, those are all the things that were up for word of the year, but instead 671. So there you go, folks. That's your word of the year. Feel free to complain to dictionary.com about that.
I
So,
will.
Yes.
I'm going to write a strongly worded letter.
Yes,
With
right.
just emojis and numbers, 6, 7.
Yeah.
this is a letter you're gonna draw your emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get a stencil and be like, "Here's a little dynamite for your ass."
You're right.
How do you
Also,
like
I
that?
did. I saw my Dixie in the chat. I wanted to say what's up. I referenced you earlier, buddy. I know you don't like the horror movies, and I was talking about. I didn't say you specifically, but some of you guys that haven't been in the chat as much lately because of all the horror movies. Glad to see you in here. And I probably give Halloween a 50%. Absolutely not, brother. Actually, I wrote my entire Halloween review talking crap about Jaws. You're welcome. So
There you go. Go read that review.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've bashed Jaws twice now.
Yes.
At least.
At least, yeah.
That we know of.
Yes,
There
and
could
people
be
have
more.
been trying to like barter with me to see like what it would take, and I'm like, it's a meme at this point. I quite literally cannot change it from a 50%, even if
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Sure.
Like it would
I mean,
be
We're about to have shirts made and everything.
Right,
Come
right.
on.
Like,
Can't change that.
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. I literally on Monday hangover dressed as a shark for the show.
Nice.
So
Hell
which
yeah.
which was extra funny because everybody in the chat before we went live was like, if Blaine's not a shark, I'm gonna riot. And I was like, I'm really glad I made this decision. So
Right.
but yeah, so what's up, my Dixie? And also I did see a member come through here with Quagmire. Member for 1 month says, Blaine, after you explain your scoring system, I think I can accept your score of heavy metal. He says, so
Wow.
why do you hate Bale Batman?
This is revolutionary.
It
you
really
have
is.
real. This shows true growth.
It really does. And just so you
Maturity.
know, I did see you left this chat on a day that I had to dip early on Bro Science, and I did see it, but I wasn't able to respond. I wasn't there. I don't know if the guys responded for me. But yes. So to answer your question about Bale Batman, I didn't like the Christian Bale Batmans that much.
At the time or now? Both.
2 I like pretty well. 1 I think is decent.
Mhm.
But he is my least favorite Batman. And he's an okay Bruce Wayne. He is my least favorite Batman. Just the whole
Is it the voice?
Yeah.
Is it that he talks
a lot of the voice, but honestly, even Bale as a whole, he's not even my biggest issue with those movies. I just didn't like the militarized Batman, the more like grounded. I wanted it a little.
It's the
less
tacti-cool
Yeah.
style.
grounded. Yeah,
It was cool at the time,
right.
but then it got
Got it.
taken. Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't love the Bale Batmans. They're just not my favorite. I really love the Batman. I know that's kind of controversial with some. I liked it because it's kind of a balance between Bale's like more grounded, but also pulled away from that a little bit, and more detective Batman. I know that movie has some issues that people have with it. But
Wait, which one? Sorry.
The Batman, like
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah.
with
Hey,
uh,
I almost said Hayden
Robertson.
Christensen.
Hayden Christensen.
Not true.
I would watch it.
I would watch
I
that.
would watch a Hayden Christensen.
That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
entertaining. I'd
Right.
watch that too.
Right.
Hayden.
too much sand.
Oh, that was great. Real good.
Yeah, I would
Love
watch
that.
It. Yeah, I would absolutely watch
That got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would watch a Christian Batman.
I am really excited for the next Batman.
Yeah, me too.
I still wish they'd kind of go back, and this is my beef with like a lot of every DC and Marvel, everything. They've gotten away from being comic book related
Mhm.
because they're like, oh, it sells better. I prefer everything in the 90s, Marvel and DC, because it was comic booky. Like you go back and watch any of them, you're like, this feels like a comic book.
Right.
And nothing nowadays feels like a comic book, which is just unfortunate.
Except for kind of, and I mean, we all still have our issues with it. Chris, I don't think has still seen it.
Superman.
The most comic booky thing of late was the new Superman movie. Honestly,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I mean, I get people's gripes about it being like not a pure Batman story.
Yeah.
And I can get behind that, but it did feel very comic booky.
yeah, I mean,
I will say I haven't seen Superman still,
Okay.
as you say.
Yeah.
Which is true. My brother-in-law.
Yeah.
TJ, you all know.
Mhm.
He loves DC.
Yeah.
Puts the Batman symbol on everything.
right.
Like literally, like spray paints decal on his vehicles. Like
Yeah.
loves Green Lantern. DC is his jam. He
Mm.
Yeah,
did not like Superman,
doesn't surprise me.
and he's like one of the most like diehard DC fans I've ever that I know. Actually, he is the biggest DC fan that I know.
Yeah,
And didn't like it. So
it doesn't surprise me. I mean, the movie is pretty polarizing. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
it really
still
is.
above a 50% on Criticless, but like it has the fandom very split. And after seeing the new season of Peacemaker, my opinions are shifting on everything James Gunn is doing, because
Oh,
that
no.
show is doo-doo booty cheeks.
what?
It was not good.
Well, you haven't watched it yet, so you don't know.
I know. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
We
shocked.
we honestly forgot about it,
Did you?
and we stopped before it like really. We watched like 6 episodes
Okay.
before it really turned.
Right.
From what I've heard, And that's why we never went back.
I
We were
was
just
like,
whatever.
it's okay. And then I was like, oh no, James Gunn, what did you do? And then the finale happened, and I was like, oh no, the finale is real bad.
You're really messing it all up, man.
Oh man, that's sad. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
I'll still have to check it out for myself.
Yeah, I'm curious what you think. I mean, I was fine about, like I said, about halfway through, I was like, this isn't going to be for everybody, but I'm still on board. And then by the end, I was like,
This is season 3, right?
2.
I could have swore there was already 2.
There, yeah, maybe if you're including the movie, because I mean, not the Peacemaker
No.
movie, but there's
Okay.
the Suicide Squad
Yeah.
plus.
I got you. Okay.
Maybe that's what you're thinking about.
But no, this is the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
Peacemaker. Yeah. So, also my Dixie, I'm about to come through this YouTube's and give you the smackdown. If I did not give Lord of the Rings 50%, that was actually the fake profile created for Benology that gave Lord of the Rings a 50%, and still trying to decide what to do about that account. But everybody's like, nobody report it because it's really funny because the account is still going. Benology, if you don't know, is a controversial person in the G&G space. He typically has notoriously really bad opinions. Someone has created a fake Criticless account for Benology and is just leaving like really funny reviews
Amazing.
of movies like Lord of the Rings. And he gave, I think, Two Towers 50%. And he's like, this movie's okay. He's like, it's pretty interesting for a movie about a bunch of gay guys going on a hike. And
Man,
so,
if somebody did that to me, I'd be like, you're going to have to take that down.
right.
I need to be fully verified to be this is the real Matty V up
Right.
at the hizzy.
Well, that was the funny thing is it allowed me to go to Benology and be like, you should probably get verified, buddy. That's why we created that. And then we can do something about this fake account. But yeah, it is super funny. And they've been dropping more reviews. So go follow Benology's fake account on Criticless before we're forced to take it down. It has been pretty funny. But I don't want to spend too much more time in the Boomer segment, but I do want to show a thing or two. I am going to pull this up here. Let's see. Get the cameras right. You will need your headphones, Chris.
I know. I'm just cooling them off.
So there's a couple things that I wanted to bring up. First of all, I found Matt's secret TikTok account.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I knew this day would come.
Yeah,
I know it.
we found it.
Can someone explain to me why?
Oh no,
Oh,
what
no.
is audio?
Can someone explain to me why I am this good looking? Because, like, honestly, shit.
Brother, you ain't
So,
lying.
How you doing? Sign the fucking contract. Can someone explain to me why?
Yeah, boy.
That's an aura for sure. Unbreakable aura right there.
My guy, straight up, right here at the end, just
Sign the fucking contract. Can someone?
like, can you imagine? This dude saved up a fart, and he's like, I gotta talk just fast enough before this fart goes away.
Yep.
Yeah, unless he can fart on command. You
Right.
never know.
Right.
I can see you doing something like that.
Honestly,
That's like a Blaine move.
It kind of is a little bit.
someone-
But this guy, if you don't follow him, he's real Luke 3. I like his
explain to
videos
me
all the
why
time.
I am.
He's absolutely hilarious. I love him. He's super
Nice.
funny.
Nice.
He's great stuff. But also I wanted to show you guys this because I think that, obviously this is culture for boomers. The boomers are going to understand because most of you are going to be married. And then, below that as well, the Gen Xers, the millennials, we're all getting married now. Chris, you're not married, but you're looking perplexed though. You're like, where is this headed?
Oh, no. I was feeling excluded.
Oh, you're feeling excluded. Yeah. You might still understand this.
Okay.
I'm curious how many other people are able to relate with what's going on here. If it works.
What was that? You can't sneeze like a normal person? What was that? You scared me.
I can't control the way I sneeze.
I can control the way I sneeze. That's what it sounds like when a woman sneezes. It's because you don't care. That's why you sneeze so loud. And I know you cough really loud too. When you cough, the house shakes. It doesn't have to be like that.
Dude, the realness of this. Matt, do you get this? Does it happen to you?
No, the shoe's on the other foot. My sneezes shake the house.
Right. Well, no. That is the point. He's
Yeah.
playing the woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's playing the woman. That's why he has the weird satchel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
she's
a
playing-
fanny pack.
Yeah.
First of all.
Right. No, this is actually a
Not
gay
good.
man and his lady friend.
Yeah. It says housemate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, yeah, that's
Oh, yeah. In that case,
It's a
yes, I
parrot.
get that all the
It's
time.
a
Like,
mouse.
my sneezes are aggressively loud.
Mhm.
You can hear them from one end to the other, upstairs and downstairs. My downstairs is bricks, and you can still feel or hear my sneezes. And it always has been. If I try to like change it, my throat burns, like my chest hurts.
it hurts.
So I literally cannot change how I sneeze like that.
No, I pop a blood vessel in my head and like get
Yeah.
a headache, and then I'm miserable all day, and then I'm like, this is your fault that this happened to me.
Wait. Keep going because it's Change talking about kitten mittens. That same tone.
I'm working my way up.
Yeah.
This is your fault that this happens to me. When I
headache.
had a headache all day, and then I sneeze,
Yeah.
and it's all your fault.
Love it.
Yeah,
Cut.
Oh,
yeah,
That's
it.
a wrap.
That's
got it.
So yeah, it's my wife's fault when I have to sneeze quietly. But yes, I get this all the time.
This reminds me of the episode of Community when Pierce is trying to show Troy all the different like sneezes he can do.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you just gotta like fake sneeze and like do all these different sneezes to like control the situation, to be manly. You gotta have a manly sneeze to like take over the situation. Like that's right.
It is a lack of control, though. But it's like Blaine says, it's because it hurts to control it.
Right.
But like, yeah, I mean, I sneeze also with all of my orifices open, even my butthole. I open it a little bit,
Just air comes out.
and it's just as loud as
Air
possible.
comes out of everything.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it should. That's how you. What's really happening is we're dispersing all of that masculine energy.
Mhm.
We're just. It's when it gets bottled up, and you're just like manliness is
That's
just
right.
coming out of everywhere.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Don't even need to comment on that one. We're just gonna move along. We're good.
Yeah. There's that. That's what happens. So let's keep rolling here. I got something else here. This one hit hard as well. This one landed with me. 39.9 million.
I'm gonna take a quick nap.
Ugh,
I'm gonna take a quick nap.
It's so true.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which Chris notoriously can't take naps.
exactly. I was about to say, like, I find this humorous because I understand it,
Right.
even though I never take naps and have never.
Yeah,
taken.
I don't nap either.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I think they're ineffective for me.
Yeah.
Like if I wake up, I guess it's basically like that. But I'm like, I am now like so out of it if I take a nap.
Yeah.
That
And
I don't nap.
Yeah.
I'll sleep poorly the night before, like be out of it all day, but I'm still not going to take a nap.
100% agree.
Yeah, I used to be more that way. Now, because of what I have to do with all these night streams and stuff, like live streams at night,
Yeah,
staying up
yeah.
late, I've gotten to where like I kind of have to nap because it's like quite often I'll have a live stream and then I'm waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to take the kids to school, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die. I just went to bed.
6 o'clock.
Yeah,
That's what time I wake up. Why are kids waking up that early?
That's how early I got to get them up to school. Yeah,
Well,
Cool.
so you're homeschooled. You don't know this,
right.
but like most
one day.
schools start at like 8-ish.
Yeah.
So you have to get up. You have to get your kids up,
Mhm.
get them operating, feed them, then either
Mhm.
put them on the bus, which like for me, I had to get on the bus at 7 as
Yeah.
a kid for school that started at 8 because it was like a 45-minute drive around the bumfucks.
Yep.
Around
There-
the
yeah.
the bum
The
fucks.
bums.
Yeah, all of them. And so like by the
Even-
time, that's why like I had to always get up at like 6.
Right.
Mhm.
Luckily with my son in preschool, I can get up at 7.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, but waking up at 6 is not fun, especially if you're going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's brutal. Yeah,
Yeah, I think if I had to do that,
Huh?
I would just
Yeah.
get in the routine of being like, I will nap every day at noon. And I think my body would get into the routine of
that's
it.
kind
and
of
I
I've
would
kind
get
of hit that routine lately.
Yeah.
and I kind of have to because I'm just like I'm gonna die if I don't get more sleep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I wake up at 6 for work, but I'd go to bed at like 10, not 2.
Right?
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. It's
4 hours of sleep.
So it's
That's what
been
you're running off of?
some lately, yeah. Especially if I do the gaming streams with Geeks and Gamers and stuff. They asked me to do it last night. I was just like, guys, I can't pull it. But yeah, it can be rough having to wake up with kids that early in the morning. But yeah, so that definitely hits hard. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it for our culture with boomers. I did have some others, but maybe we'll save them for next week. And my ears are going to catch a blaze. But yeah, so, and also if anybody else is new in the chat, what's going on? How's it going? I see more people have been coming into the show, and we've been, the channel's been growing. We've picked up another, we're probably creeping on 200 subs over the past week.
Yeah, man, we're booking. Your solo reviews have been crushing it.
Yep, exactly. So if you are new to the channel, welcome and hello. I plan to do more member stuff, obviously, as well. To all the Crit Cult that is in the chat, we have been getting folks like Life of Marshmallows and some other people throwing some memberships to a lot of you guys. So I know we have a lot of members. So thank you to everybody that does donate and everything to the stream. It does help us a lot. And this channel, as it's been growing, it's been really motivational because we've been doing this for a while, and YouTube hated our guts.
It's probably because we're racist, sexist. And, we just pretty much spew hatred 24/7.
It's true.
Yeah.
And as we know, maybe that was it, is that once we came out as being connected with G&G to some degree, they were like, oh, we know what kind of bigots you guys are.
You're the come out that closet.
Right. You're the entertaining ones.
Yep.
So yeah, who knows? I don't know what it is.
But it's extra funny because technically we've been doing this since 2020, or was it 21?
2020.
It was
2020.
It was early. It was February or March of some year.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one.
I can tell you exactly when it was. Our first movie review as a podcast was several weeks, or it was the week after COVID started.
Yep. It was the rhythm section.
Yeah. For the rhythm section.
Blake Lively, the rhythm section. First thing we ever reviewed.
Yeah.
Can't find it on YouTube, but you can find it on podcast form, Spotify, Apple, and all that stuff.
Holy moly. You know what that just reminded me of?
No, what?
Which is kind of weird, but I mean, it's all music related. But
the one with
the Sound of Metal.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie. I need to rewatch that one.
That was a cool lesson.
Holy moly. Yeah.
That was a really cool movie. The other thing we reviewed
about a
shortly
guy
after.
that's a drummer. So,
yeah. Look at us remembering things from 5 years.
Especially Chris.
With our
my ginkgo
bread mush.
Nice.
Have you been eating some kind of mushrooms or something? What's happening?
Oh, ginkgo biloba.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Biloba.
You doing ginkgo
biloba? Ginkgo Bilbo Baggins.
Okay,
I've been
doing some of that.
Eating some of that.
It's growing your brain back.
Yeah, apparently.
It's connecting those
neurons.
Cells. Neurons. Things are connecting that weren't that were just.
They can be regrown. That's right. Just got to plug them in. Just got to be reminded every once in a while, that I existed prior to this moment.
I do feel like you're getting more grays, though, I think. Is that...
Brother,
am I seeing
this has been happening. You're just catching up. It's because I cut my hair, and so the shorter it is, it sticks out more. So
you're ready for it.
Because they're newer, so they're showing up more. You got some beard, too, I see. I'm pretty jealous of that.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I got
get some of my beard.
chops.
And y'all got the dark hair, so with me, it's y'all's is going to show up way before me. Also, though, my dad is still not gray.
True.
So, which granted, they say it comes...
He dyes his hair.
He's not. That would be pretty funny. We should spread that rumor.
Lynn Andrews
dyes his
hair.
Because
he's self-conscious about having gray.
he actually wears a toupee. Some people say...
There it is. That's what we should do.
Really, what we should do is we should talk mad shit about him on the show. If anybody knows my dad...
He's been here, though, so he could be lurking.
Yeah, that is
and
true.
I could be... My life could be in danger right now.
It's going to be like Halloween. You're going to hear a knock on the door and it's just him with a knife.
I don't do trick-or-treaters. It's a full-grown 60-year-old man.
Right.
50? I don't know how old he is.
Bring him on the show one of these days.
That would be so interesting. Y'all aren't ready for that.
No. And if we brought your dad along too, then it would be...
it'd be entertaining.
It would...
I don't even know what would happen.
It would be bad. It would be bad.
Even if we just brought him in for Culture for Boomers. Let's just have a guest for Culture for Boomers. It's a short 30-minute top commitment. Bring him in. I love that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Chris looks like a Fallout 3 PC. That is great. That is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's a compliment, honestly. in my book, I love Fallout 3.
Right. That is quite possibly one of the...
I was about to say which one's more like that.
New Vegas is 100% the best.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about some news. What do y'all say?
Let's do it.
Let's do that. All right, and let's see if I have any idea what is going on here. I am going to bring something up very quickly just so everyone knows. I saw it, was excited about this. I have no idea if anybody else has watched it, but we are going to be getting a second, well, not a second, but another season of the new King of the Hill show. So did either of y'all watch this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen King of the Hill.
The new one?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
So they have brought King of the Hill back. if you
Oh,
did not
I
know.
see.
Yeah, King of the Hill has been brought back. Hulu brought it back, and it's same creators, all that stuff. I think most of the same voice actors. And I was honestly not even that excited about it. And then I was like, I watched the original, but I wasn't like a diehard. I was just like, oh, I'll watch it when it's on.
Yeah.
It's a fun, like, Southern rednecks, whatever. Hits a little close to home, so it's a good show for us. But yeah, anyways, it is getting a season 2. I've watched it. Actually, season 2 is quite good. Or not season 2, but the new season is quite good.
Yeah.
The new season is quite good. I've really been enjoying it. It's super funny, and the whole way that they built this new season is essentially that during all the years when King of the Hill has not been on, he actually got sent from by his propane company to work in somewhere in the Middle East. I can't remember where.
Okay.
And they basically built like a little America in the Middle East, and they were operating this propane company out of this like mini America that was stuck in the year that the show ended. So now they've come back to America, and they're in our current culture, and it's them experiencing modern culture as it's new, which is very clever. Yeah.
Sounds political.
It's not.
No. Okay.
Well, not really. Like it is poking fun at like modern political stuff.
Okay.
But it's not in a, I don't know. It's a fun way.
Not like a stance taking thing, more of a like perspective of what the culture is.
Yes, and even what the culture has been.
Not to put words in your mouth.
No. And what the culture's been doing since it's been gone.
Sure.
Like one of the whole things, obviously, Hank Hill loves beer. All the guys stand outside and drink beer.
Sure.
One of the whole episodes is based on him realizing that like craft beer is a thing, and he's like, all this tastes like shit, and so he decides to make his own beer, and it just tastes like a Bud Light or something.
Yeah.
But Bobby is like a pretentious chef now, and he's like, he owns a restaurant and like is a chef, and he's like, Dad, you're an idiot. Like it needs to have flavors, and it needs to have fruits in it and all these things. Like, it needs to be an IPA, whatever. He's kind of like hipstery.
Yeah.
And so like there's just really fun stuff like poking at modern culture. So yeah, it is. King of the Hill is back. If you haven't seen it and you were a fan of the original, I would recommend checking it out because I've had fun with it.
So have the characters aged with it? Okay.
Yeah. Like Bobby has like
you saying that he owns a restaurant, I'm assuming he's not a child anymore.
He's aged. He's
child chef.
I'm pretty smart like that.
Right. He's like in his 20s, I think. Now, so like it's
when one buys a restaurant, the 20s. That's when I bought mine.
Right. Well, he actually
sold it.
Actually, interestingly enough, he doesn't like own it. He's like he's the head chef.
Yeah, so he's just like works there.
Yeah, it's like one of the other characters' dads that like owns it from the show previously and all that. So they've tied it all in. One of the guys that's like one of the guys that stands outside drinking beer is actually like morbidly obese, and he can't get out of his house, and he hasn't left his bed since the show ended. And so he like gets like DoorDash through his window, and like there's some funny stuff. Like it's a fun show.
Nice.
So I've really enjoyed it. They've done some cool things with it. So
yeah, what's it on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. So I've been digging it. It's gonna get another season. So clearly people are enjoying it. Yeah, 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
Right. So
at least.
And it makes sense because the original show had what, like
10, 12
plus seasons. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't just keep carrying on.
Right.
My wayward son.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope it keeps trucking because I'm having fun with it. Now the next piece of news, this is kind of wild, and I'm very intrigued. You might have heard about this already, but it happened today. And obviously the title of the article is not showing up, but it's that Taylor Sheridan and Peter Berg are teaming up to make a Call of Duty movie for Paramount.
Okay. If somebody were to be like pitch creating a Call of Duty movie.
Right.
Those 2 faces that you got right there. Exactly who I would want doing it.
Like,
I don't know who they are.
You don't?
I don't know. But I want those 2 guys doing it.
These 2 guys, like,
look at them.
These are the 2 dudes. You look at these faces, just not even knowing what they do. You look at those faces. You're right, Chris.
You're like, they were either in the military or they really wanted to be in the military and never had the balls to do it, like myself. So, I think it's moving in a good direction.
Funny enough, I'm about to tell you, and you're right.
Okay.
The best part of this is that you are right. Taylor Sheridan is the Yellowstone guy. He's the guy that has done
Yeah.
all those shows.
Yeah.
He is the guy that is taking on the industry by storm because he's the only person that is just like, I'm not putting out woke shit. I'm just going to make good television. And it's not even necessarily like, it's not like really, some of it's more conservative, but it's more of like, I'm going to make TV from a libertarian perspective. Sure. That is what Taylor Sheridan's doing. He's like, I'm just like, it's not hard conservative or whatever. It's just like, we're going back to old school storytelling. Sometimes it can lean a little conservative. Sometimes it can lean a little liberal, like whatever, but it's just like shooting it straight and just making shit that's not lame.
I mean, look at him.
Look at that
constantly has a mouth guard in his. He's ready for an MMA fight.
Right.
By birth.
This dude Muse for sure. Like he's one of those dudes that does one of those jaw things where he's like,
constantly works his jaw, get the big beefy jaws.
Yeah. And what's funny is he was in the last season of Yellowstone and he made himself like the most toxic douche ever, and it's great.
Is he the rodeo guy?
Yes, he is. Yes. And he's the rodeo guy. Like he's just I really like Taylor Sheridan's shows. I have not seen a show of his that I do not like. So him being attached to this, good sign.
My thing though is like, why do they need a Call of Duty
movie?
Like, what are they going to pull a story from a game? The thing is, when you do that, if they start messing with the story, you're gonna piss off the fans.
Maybe.
Like, I'm just saying, like, people look at Halo, like you start tinkering with things. Master Chief takes off its helmet. It's ran by a woman. Like, you really start pissing off the fans.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
it's ran by a woman. The first, you're very right.
Women CEOs fired.
He's not wrong though. He's absolutely right.
Not wrong.
Yeah, no, it's true.
The helmet coming off was the biggest problem.
That was
They should have never done that. But anyway,
it was. Yeah.
But also with most of the Call of Duties, they have hired, professional actors to like CGI like the cast, and they have their looks and everything. So are they going to bring them in to play these characters? I've got a lot of questions, and I have like a lot of like, well, they're going to fuck this up if they don't walk that tightrope right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I kind of lean into what Chris was saying, is that if there was two guys,
look at them,
it'd be these guys.
Yeah.
And if these guys fuck it up, then
there was no hope for anybody.
There's quite literally no hope. Peter Berg, if you don't know, also leaning back into it, he's the guy that did Friday Night Lights. He's the guy that did Deepwater Horizon. He did Lone Survivor. He did the Battleship movie. Okay. He's done a lot of military-related ship things. Battleship, yes. I know Chris is laughing at that.
Yeesh.
That movie's not exactly notorious for being good.
Yeah. Let's not put that in the
movie honestly was
pro column.
Which we talked about that last week, actually.
We did talk about that last week.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't seen it, but it's one of those movies that I should see because it's right on my alley.
It's one of those movies that's like, it's not great, but like, it's one of those where you can put it on and you're like, yeah.
It's
like,
Pac Rim adjacent.
Just like
which is why you would probably love it.
I mean, I take that as slander, but also you're not wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's like not as good. But like, yes, I get what you're saying. Actually, funny enough, he was also regularly on Entourage, like as himself, because he was friends with those guys and whatever. Wow. So like, and if that says anything about how he is and where this guy comes from, like
that's a good Call of Duty vibe to have.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Entourage and Call of Duty are like step bros. That became best friends.
They are. They're loosely related.
Yeah. So the Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Nearly overlaps with Entourage and Call of Duty.
You're not wrong.
It's pretty close to the perfect circle.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So, I mean, these two guys, like was said in the chat, I pulled up the comment a minute ago. It's like, it's not necessarily exciting news, but it's like, hey, this could be good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold my breath, but let's cross our fingers.
Mm-hmm. Also, they do have a ton of source material to pull from.
Right.
How many fucking Call of Duties have their Yeah, most of them. Especially you got like Ghost and
there's so many different ones. There's few
Tom
ones. There's my guess is they're probably going to do like Black Ops because that's the most popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I was going to do it, that's where I would start. I'd pick the most popular, and I would stick to being as close as you could, and make sure you definitely include any iconic moments. Mm-hmm. And you have to fill in some of it, sure, but if they could do it right. We'll see. I did want to call out there is a twofer.
Yeah.
Oh.
From Quagmire.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Landman? I forget.
So I personally have seen Landman. I did not finish it, but that's my wife's fault. I completely blame her.
Yeah.
I was digging it a lot. She did not like it because there are whores in it.
Like ladies of the night?
No, it's just
Or the kind of animals you ride.
all of the above. There are horses and there are whores.
Okay.
And there are
That's so good.
no. So Landman is great. This is the most overtly conservative show that Taylor Sheridan has made, like hands down. Like this show, it's Billy Bob Thornton. He is an oil man, and I really enjoyed it. The show's wild. I honestly had a lot of fun with it. He's got like, this show has the most like pointed commentary towards like the movement of like the green movement and them trying to get rid of fossil fuels and like all
Fracking.
the fracking, just all that shit. Like
Frack.
which this is less fracking, more oil. But I was enjoying it. Sid didn't like it because like the ex-wife is just like a dirty slut. And it drove her wild. And the daughter is just as much that. This show is the most this show's got tits.
Landman.
Landman.
Let me write this down real quick.
And let me say, we all waited ages to see Ali Larder butt ass naked.
Yeah.
And do you not know who Ali Larder is?
No.
You not remember the 90s and
Dude,
2000s?
bro, where
Ali Larder?
Yeah.
chick?
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to see her naked? You've been waiting to see her naked? You will see her
Yeah,
naked.
she's in Heroes,
and
right?
guess what? Yes, she was in Heroes, and she's like, she's at least in her 40s, if not. Well, let me see. Let me Google this. She's got 2 kids.
49.
She's 49. She's almost 50 and is looking bad, bro. She look real good though.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
And then the daughter in this show as well is quite attractive. But she is the struggle with the daughter, and this was my wife's biggest issue with the show, is that the daughter is played as like a high school senior.
She's 29.
Yeah, she's
For
20,
sure.
she's 28 years old in real life.
Damn, I was close.
But she's playing a high school student. So like, yeah, that was a
That's
good.
impressive
Whoa,
that
that
I
was
could
impressive.
guess that.
But the daughter played by, I feel like I should share this. Should I share her images?
Why
It's
not?
a very bro science thing to do. Y'all are welcome. Let's see.
Let's share the tits.
Yeah.
Oh, show that for us.
Yeah. But so the long and short of it, Michelle Randolph, this is a problem with a lot of Hollywood things. Is so like, here's a picture from the show. They play her as a high school senior, like Chris said. She's like 29 years old, but they very sexualize the character. So like it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're like,
They like to make people awkward in shows and movies.
and you're like, I shouldn't feel guilty for thinking that this like
29-year-old.
29-year-old is hot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you're making me feel guilty. Let's go ahead and get to next season when she's at least 19 and I don't have to feel like a creep.
Right.
Well, it should have been like, she's a freshman in college, in the
Right.
local community college. So you'd be like, okay, well, at least I know she's at least 18 and 19.
Right.
I don't feel as guilty.
So on that tangent, that was some of the stuff that my wife complained about with this show. I'm enjoying it. I am going to go back and finish it.
Yeah.
Everybody liked it. I think on Criticless it has like a really high score. Actually, let me see.
Landman.
On
Chris, have you watched it?
Hell no.
No.
Nope.
I've never watched it either.
which y'all haven't seen much of the Taylor Sheridan shows, correct?
I have no idea.
You guys
I
haven't.
really don't want. I've watched part of Yellow.
Part of it.
I've watched 8 episodes of
Okay.
Yellowstone before it got too depressing for me,
It's
and I
very-
needed some light in my life.
or some levity.
Yep.
They call it. Landman is at a 91% by
Damn.
65 people.
Yeah.
Holy
If
shit!
that tells you anybody
By 65 people.
yeah,
That's a
really high score.
yeah,
Yeah.
incredibly.
Everybody loves Landman, except for apparently Red Wing cards. So there's that. But
He's super annoying.
he doesn't like the ex-wife. I think if anybody is going to have issues with the show, it's going to be with the women in the show.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think that
Typical.
Right. Typical. As we know on the show, I mean, women, right?
They're always the problem.
They're always.
Am I right?
Oh, Lord.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Speaking of, I did see the man, the myth, the legend in here. We got Troy. He's telling you guys to like, subscribe, follow, do all of that. That was a while back, but yeah, make sure to do that. I always forget to tell everybody. I actually
Thanks,
did
Troy.
remember
You
today,
did
Troy.
this time.
I did remember. So glad
proud,
to hear
Troy.
that, buddy. And Yeah, so this show, though,
Women hate women.
Women hate women. Yeah,
Facts.
women do hate.
Everybody hates everybody. I don't really want to
That's
kind of
really, it's true.
The human race is full of hate.
It is true.
Right. But yeah, this show, I think.
Quandary.
Oh,
Quandary with Matt. It's a new episode.
Right. I've seen enough of Taylor Sheridan's shows, being all of them, to know that typically, like when he starts out characters this way, where they're kind of shitty and like aren't great, like he's doing it for a reason, and like he's gonna improve these characters, and he's like, I got to start them at the bottom, and that's kind of what I told my wife. Is I'm like, I feel like that's the case with this, because like for example, like some of the characters in Yellowstone, very much the same way. First season, either annoying or just overly slutty or whatever, and like and then by the end, you're like, oh, like this is a totally different character.
Yeah,
he writes it that way, and he got his start actually. And if people don't know this, and you've seen Yellowstone, you will put the pieces together. He actually got his start from Sons of Anarchy. Yellowstone is very Sons of Anarchy. It's literally Sons of Anarchy, except for not motorcycles and horses.
Yeah,
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Sons of Anarchy.
Yes. So, and all of his other shows have been great too. Honestly, even to be completely frank, like the prequel shows to Yellowstone were actually better than the show itself. 1883?
And
Some number.
1776? No.
So many numbers.
No,
man.
that's not it.
Dates.
Yeah, 1883.
1776 when our country was
when the
free.
country was founded. No, but anyways,
76.
As everyone knows, we don't know what we're talking about around here. But yeah, so those other shows though were very good. But yes, it is very Sons of Anarchy, and it's good stuff. So. Anyways, I think that is pretty much it for the news. Y'all let us know. Are you excited about this this whole Call of Duty thing? I personally am interested. So
I'm not excited for it.
Right.
I may give it a glimpse eventually if people say it's good. But
I don't really like war movies, especially like they have to be really good.
right.
War movies, like I haven't seen Fury, like even things like that, like Fury, and
Right. Oh,
there's plenty
Fury's
of
a
like
masterpiece.
good war movies that I don't gravitate towards war movies anymore. I did in high school.
Yeah.
And then kind of like once I went to college, and after that, I just don't care about war movies that much. I'll watch them and I'll be like, yeah, this is a good movie.
Yeah.
But I don't never gravitate. So it's probably gonna be the same for this Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it is. Hopefully it's good. Fingers crossed, but I will we will report back as things progress. Hopefully the movie is better than the games have been of late, because the games have kind of gone downhill a lot. It seems like they're currently getting surpassed by Battlefield. Also, Chris, we still need to play Battlefield together.
I was going to ask you, have you been?
I've been playing, and now it's free to play for the
VR
Battle Royale, and another new mode that's not a Battle Royale. It's also free to play.
I've heard a lot of the old school players are complaining about it.
About the
Saying
VR?
Call of Duty, like the maps aren't like as good because they're trying to like bring in the Call of Duty crowd with small maps. What do y'all think?
No.
No,
I haven't
Okay.
played it, so
It's that is one thing about the OG Battlefield community is they are the bitchiest bunch of people. Like, and I've played for a long time and been in that sphere. Like,
Yeah.
it's good. It's currently, I think, outside of like Fortnite, the best battle royale right now.
Really?
Right now, yes. I'm having a lot of fun with
dude, I was looking at this Steam because I was,
Steam's
it's
hammering it.
dude,
right now.
fucking
Yeah.
like 2,700
Yeah.
negative reviews on Steam
Yeah.
for the Battle
You think
Royale.
those are like AI reviews?
No.
I think it's just people hopping on some trend
Yes.
to be just like a part of the fad of
Right.
like hating it. When like if it's bad, fine, like
Right.
cool, like hate on it, but don't like try to tie it into something that's not related.
Mhm.
I know that it didn't really add any kind of specifics to it, but I mean, it's just like is Battlefield 6 is a fucking overwhelming victory. Like,
Right,
it's
right.
decimating the numbers. People are loving it. They're enjoying it. The game, right?
Yeah.
So they add a battle royale effect. Like if it's bad, sure, rate it bad.
Right.
That's fine. And so that's why I'm kind of taking it with a grain of salt, just because
Right.
I know people are salty just because they're like, wow, they're trying to be like
I
battle or
like the battle royale map is a little small.
Yeah.
But I think it's because they're going to make it bigger. Like there's literally stuff out in the distance, like a whole city that you can see. And I'm like,
and
gonna-
you can't get to it.
yeah, you can't get to it.
Ooh.
So like, I think that they did it because they're like, let's test this. Like
Yeah.
we haven't done quite this yet. I'm
Give them a minute. What, they just came out with it on Tuesday?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like
it's
this
literally
week.
like,
Oh, is it that
it was
brand new?
Tuesday.
Pretty sure it was like
okay.
this week
Yeah, it was
that it came out. So.
I played a couple nights ago with Kalgazak, who's been on the show. We played for multiple hours, and I was like, it's 2:00 in the morning. I need to go to bed. So
who didn't get a message about that?
yeah, I know that
It's fine.
You
No, if it was
you don't
after
stay
10
up that
p.m.,
late.
then
was gonna
I
say,
wouldn't
you
have been
don't
able to
stay
play.
up
right.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
you've got to like tape your eyes open to stay awake to play with us.
I'll take some Adderall.
Right,
Does
all right.
nothing to me. I'll take some Xanax.
Yeah.
What makes you awake?
Just do
I'll take
all
some
of
crack
them.
cocaine.
Just do all of them. Do all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that that's been it for all of our intro stuff. Really, what we need to do is get what a lot of you guys came for and go ahead and talk about the movie and get into the Halloween spirit, one might say. So yeah, we're going to do that right about now. Alrighty then. So, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to be talking about 13 Ghosts. Now, if you did not know, 13 Ghosts was actually a sequel. Or not a sequel, but a remake.
Yep,
Sorry.
a
Slipped the
remake.
tongue there. It was a remake. Now, granted, this is not just 13 Ghosts. This is Thir13en.
It's Thir13en.
Yes, Thir13en.
Yeah.
Yes, ghosts.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you didn't know, because that's how we did things in the 2000s, guys. You better get with the lingo. You better get with the slang. As we have talked about many times with these 2000s movies, it was an extreme time to be alive.
If you didn't have an X in your username, you were a loser.
Yeah, a total puss. If you didn't have an X in there. So, yes, this is 13 Ghosts, and this movie actually is directed by the same director that directed last week's movie,
Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship, that's right. And we did not get to hear Chris's opinions. I do want to hear Chris's opinions in just a moment on Ghost Ship. But yes, so 13 Ghosts is directed by Steve Beck. He was the director. The screenplay, though, was by Neil Marshall Stevens. And so this is a very smaller, it's not like a bunch of like big name people attached to this. Steve Beck, we talked about last week, has only done 2 movies. And it was Ghost Ship in this movie. Now, this film, though, actually stars a lot more famous people. This has got Tony Shalhoub, Matthew Lillard, Shannon Elizabeth.
She real smiling. She's got a great smile.
If anybody, I mean, that's
And,
not all that's
like-
great. If you've seen American Pie,
I haven't.
you've never seen.
Here's home.
Are you?
I love the face drop from the most excited of just like,
You've never seen American Pie?
yeah, never seen it. Fucking a pie. I don't know.
Bro,
Look, I know all the lingo.
we might have a whole month of American Pie movies on here coming up.
Let's get band
Yeah.
camp.
You want to talk about? I don't. Those weren't.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Van Camp wasn't great. But I love the American Pie movies with all of my heart and soul. Probably because there's a lot of boobs.
Probably. It's a high chance.
Yeah.
But so what Blaine's getting at is she is naked.
She is the
And
naked girl.
She is the naked girl in
The
the
first
American Pie. And in my mind, that was like one of the first movies.
Yes.
I remember being like, there is a naked girl. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been watching all the Jason movies recently, and
Right.
like this wasn't the first movie with like a naked girl in it.
Yeah.
But something about like being in high school, this movie was like
Mm-hmm.
the first for me, like naked girl in a movie.
Yeah.
And not just that,
That
like she.
something is called hormones.
Yeah. Hormones.
Just by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of it, but like also like she was. At least she looked a lot younger because in this movie she's like 29 years old and she's playing an 18.
Yeah. Right.
But she was the one known for like she is the notorious American Pie girl that does the tummy pat and like everybody knows like she's a foreign exchange girl.
Mhm.
That was her. She was the it girl. She was the Sydney Sweeney of our.
But the funny thing
She's
is,
got that
I couldn't
smile.
name anything else she's done.
So she has
Just these
actually,
two.
yeah, she's been around quite a while. Just to pull up, she's done a lot. But one of which she popped into
Scary.
like the let's see here. Gosh, she was in so much. She was in all those American Pie movies and
Jay and Silent Bob.
Bob,
Mm.
right? Like she's been around for a while. But she did have kind of a short-lived career. It was like she was really hot for that little bit of time. Popped into Scary Movie.
Yeah.
And and then kind of disappeared. And I don't know if she like was one of those that just moved into like momdom or what. Also, look at the place of birth. What is happening there?
Yeah.
What is that?
That is Russian or
Is-
it's Eastern European or Russian, Ukrainian.
Yeah.
See something A. What would that stand
I don't know
for?
what that is, but I didn't realize she was foreign.
I thought that was
I have no
Texas
idea.
at first, and I was like, that's a weird way to spell Texas.
Right. But we did get off on a little bit of a tangent here. Sorry about that. I mean, anytime
Right off.
Shannon Elizabeth comes up.
Talking about boobs and naked ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
There's going to be a bit of a tangent there for sure. But also this stars F. Murray Abraham, who's been around for a long time. He actually was recently in
The Mummy.
he was in The Mummy.
Recent 2003.
Not recently. What I was going to say, he's
Chris recent.
well, he's recently been in White Lotus, but he was also
Orville.
in
Been to fucking everything, dude.
Yeah, he's been around.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this dude's been around for like 100 years.
That's the kind of career I want as an actor.
Seriously,
Just into everything, but like people don't know
you're
him.
that guy.
Yeah.
Right. He was that guy. But no, he's on the Apple TV show by what's his face from Always Sunny about the
Magic Quest.
Yeah.
Mythic Quest.
Mythic.
He was on Mythic Quest. So yeah, there's more famous people in this than there was in Ghost Ship. But I thought that this was actually a newer film than Ghost Ship. But actually, this came before Ghost Ship, which is interesting.
Oh, okay. That makes a little sense because I have some critiques of this movie,
Really?
especially when comparing it to Ghost Ship.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So it makes sense that this came before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, so we're talking about Ghost Ship. I'm excited to talk about it. But before we do that, I do want to hear Chris's opinions on Ghost Ship.
You said we were talking about
No,
Ghost
we're
Ship.
not talking about. Well, we are talking
currently.
about Ghost Ship.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's a quandary, some would say.
Some would say.
Matt would say.
Matt.
This is a quandary.
And
you,
then Matt
Matt.
goes,
Over you, Matt.
Think about it first.
and then you just go, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a quandary.
So, Chris, did you like Ghost Ship? We didn't get to hear last week.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was good.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's amazing. It was a very confusing movie. I think the movie was confused.
Mhm.
It didn't know what it wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it put on this like facade for, I'm assuming,
movie.
humor of being like this 60s sitcom, which is like how it opens, and you know, the like the pink
Retro, like intro and everything.
yeah, the credits or the you know, the font at the beginning.
Mhm.
It's like it feels very I just gleated or spit or whatever. It feels very confused, like about what it is. Like at one moment it wants to be like a drama, and one moment it wants to be a comedy, and then it wants to be a horror.
Right.
So it felt a little discombobulated as far as
The
story or the plot goes, of just like, yeah, and the tone of just like how it's laid out. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I would probably give it, I don't know, a 71.
Okay.
70, somewhere around there.
Honestly,
That's a rat, right?
I thought it'd be lower.
Lower.
I don't know. I thought you'd be like, it was fine, a decent.
Yeah,
This is what I thought you would say.
yeah, it is. 70 is a pretty decent.
Well, that's rad though. on
I know,
Chris's scale.
but it's pretty close to rad.
Right. You'd just be a low rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, low
Yeah.
rad.
Yeah, it's a
That
low
makes
rad.
sense. Yeah, no, it's a solid horror movie that's not crazy scary, but you get some gore in there. You get some like
Yeah. Interesting story, characters.
That's the
I
thing.
enjoy
I
the
like
characters
story
behind
of
it.
Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
I think that it's one of those movies, and like we talked about, it's a criticated film. I think it gets way too much hate for what it is. Like
For sure.
overall, I think it's a really solid movie. I mean, it's not perfect, but like it's not bad.
I could even be talked into giving it into the 60s. You know, if somebody like points out some really like game breaking shit that makes
Right.
it bad. But as far as my feelings on it and how I enjoy it, I'd give it probably a 70, 71, somewhere in that range.
Nice.
So yeah, low rad.
Well,
Yeah.
and so we didn't get to talk about this last week, and we've talked about it on the previous weeks, but Chris isn't our like horror expert. Matt and I are the ones that watch a lot more horror.
Yeah.
Chris has this really weird thing.
Dude, I think something's broken in me. But
yeah.
continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, there is something. Chris, like, he will talk about the difference between horror and spooky for hours if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, he
We can break it down.
really will. He's got strong opinions about whether movies are actually scary or not.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just it's a personal spectrum.
There's just a tiny
Chris, if
pantheon.
there's anything about Chris,
I
is
knew
that
it.
he's on a
As
spectrum.
I was trying to think of a different word for spectrum, and my brain isn't working right now, so I couldn't think of anything else.
Son of a bitch, you got me.
It's a graph, a bar
scale.
chart,
Yeah.
a scale, if you want to be pedantic about it. But yeah, no, I do have really weird, apparently, standings on what is horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of things don't hold up to the horror. Because to me, like, horror is the pinnacle, right? It's like you're shitting your pants, you're dreaming about this, like nightmares, you can't think properly, like you're really fucked up by it.
Right.
And there's like 2 movies that fall into that for me.
Yeah, well, it's like
Really
you have,
mainly
you have this
one.
tiny pantheon of like horror.
Yeah.
And everything else is not horror.
Yeah, it's just like spooky or
Yeah, everything else is just like
unsettling.
Like we said, all spooky films are horror, but not all horror films are spooky.
Whoa, no.
No?
no. He
Swap
literally
that.
just said there's 2
It's the
horror
opposite.
movies.
You're the opposite.
Yeah. So
Is it kind of like how not all pee-pee times are a poo-poo time, but all poo-poo times are a pee-pee time?
correct. So all horror movies, you nailed it.
You're welcome,
On
man.
the head.
Thank you for dumbing it down to my level, so I now understand better.
Yeah. All horror movies are spooky, but not all spooky movies are horror. Horror is like the pinnacle of the spook level,
Yeah.
right? So you got like spooky, scary, spooky, unsettling, scary horror
Right.
is really kind of like, if I haven't had to make the scale before,
Right.
the spectrum before, so
I
I'm
want to hear
making
this
it on the
your
spot.
spectrum again. Go
Yeah.
again. Let's hear it again.
It's
Can you repeat it
spooky,
a second time?
unsettling,
Unsettling.
scary horror.
Or okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I now need you
Mhm.
to like. This is homework for you, and I really want you
Relate
to do this.
movies?
I want you, at least a couple
Sure.
movies for each. I just
Yeah, I can
want,
do that.
for my personal like understanding of your level. Like, I want to understand like what
Yeah.
you consider
All right.
unsettling versus like actual
So
horror.
can you
Sure.
do this on the spot? And also,
Yeah.
chat, let us know if Chris is right about any of this, or
Oh,
is
no.
he on the
I'm
spectrum?
not going to be right. It's because this is my spectrum that I'm on.
Yeah.
So horror, again, very few that have like fucked me either emotionally or mentally.
Like Silent Hill.
I need to rewatch it. Yeah.
Right.
But it's been so long. Like I was a fucking teenager when that came out.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We were at least like early college or
It
no, it was probably like
it
8.
qualifies for what we do.
Right.
To rewatch
It was
it.
audience loved and critically
I know.
hated.
I know. I was
Yeah,
trying to
but
talk Matt out of doing it.
October's over.
I was trying
so
to talk Blaine into it, and he's scared
Next
of it.
Halloween. Maybe
we'll have to wait a year.
We'll
We'll wait a year and I'll watch it.
We
Yeah.
need to wait.
Okay, but horror for me, first thing that comes to mind, The Void.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like demonic body horror, unsettling. Like it's everything encompassed into. From what I remember, I need to rewatch it.
Right.
Even though I swore that I ever would.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to pee.
no, you're good. Hold it for me.
All right.
Think of my hand when you're doing it. Okay, so below. I don't know why we're spending so much time on this because it's going to take me a while. I'll just say that's
this
the
is
horror.
something that we like always talk about, but
Yeah.
we've never understood. And I know people listening want to understand the inner workings of Chris.
Nobody gives a shit.
At least give me one movie for like the top, like the 3 tiers you have, or the 4 tiers.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say Hereditary is unsettling.
Okay.
So I have horror is The Void, unsettling, Hereditary, scary. Oh shit! What would scary be? Scary would be something like the original Final Destinations, where it's like something that actually could happen in physical life, like
Yeah.
real life.
Okay.
Horror is like supernatural.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Right.
Because I'm spooky like that. So right, The Void, horror.
Yeah.
Final Destination, scary
Okay.
because real life things
Mhm.
could happen.
Sure.
Unsettling. What did I say?
You said
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Mm.
Spooky.
I mean, is
Spooky encompasses like everything else that everybody
I was
says
about
is
to say,
horror.
spooky sounds like a catch-all at this.
This
point for
movie
you.
is spooky.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay.
Because even that, it's just kind of like
And I'll
There's
say
a
this
flash.
also, all of these types of movies, and even I understand your ranking. I get where you're coming from. All of these can be ranked differently depending on when in your life and how old you are when you see them.
That's the truth.
Like, for example,
Yeah.
this movie, seeing it at 13, it made me shit my pants.
yeah.
Absolutely just
Same, bro.
terrified,
Same.
burned into my brain for the rest of my life.
Context is key for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I distinctly remember the naked ghost, and I remember being like, so like I don't know what to do right now. She's naked,
Yeah.
she's hot.
I'm gonna
but I am
jack off
also,
and
like-
cry at the
No,
same
I was like fucking terrified. I was like, I need to turn this movie off
Right.
because I don't know what's going on right now. And I was like
Your
13 or
boners are the
14, and I didn't have a boner. I was just like, I'm just
What?
This is not what the like. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
It was funny because like I said the same thing with like Ghost Week or Ghost Ship last time.
Right.
It was one of those movies where I saw it when I shouldn't have seen it. I was just I guess too young for it, and it was one of those movies that I was just like, nope,
Right.
nope.
Yeah.
But this is pre me liking horror, and now I'm just like, well,
Right.
these aren't horror.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and dig into 13 Ghosts. I did let the cat out of the bag earlier, so I will go ahead and say, I personally, like, I unapologetically love this movie.
Yeah.
Partially because of just the fact that it was one of my earliest exposures to rated R horror, like legit rated R horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it when I was like 13. My parents didn't know I saw it. Like that
It was at Ben's house.
It was at Ben's house.
Which you previously discussed.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were
Yep.
actually on a beach trip, but yes, and
okay.
I remember we stayed up late. Also, it was after his parents went to bed, and I was just like, like
I can't say anything, but God damn.
yeah. He probably like fell asleep watching it, and I was just awake by myself crying. Like, but yeah, so this movie freaked me out, but I also remember like being like proud of the fact that I made it through it, and was just like, that was scary as shit. I have never seen anything that gory, like, and it was epic. And I was like, even though I'm terrified, I want to experience more horror movies now because I understand why people watch them.
Right.
This was like early in that like
Sure.
development of getting it.
Yeah.
And so
You get the adrenaline pump.
right.
Yeah.
Being spooked.
But it's also like the pride, like you made it through.
Right,
It's like
right.
that adrenaline, and
Yeah.
then your excitement, and then
Pat on the back.
everything. You're like, yeah, I did it.
And,
I was not scared.
right.
I'm not scared.
And so with 13 Ghosts, though, I have not seen this since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was very curious how it was going to hold up. I was curious if I was going to like it at all. Still, really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I remembered some of it. I remembered all of the ghosts, but
Yeah.
I see now why it made the impact it did. I honestly think the concept is super cool. The like glass house, this like what's the I was gonna put it in my review, but the concept of the house, and essentially it's like
The runic
Like
words.
traps.
yeah, but no, there's a specific term. Rube Gold, nope, not Rube.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
A
Rube
Rube Goldberg
it's a
device.
Rube Goldberg device.
I think we're saying that
Like
wrong.
that
but
is
yeah.
what this film is like this complicated machine that does a very simple task. The simple task is keep ghosts captured, but also
It's really more so release them and use them in a rich.
yes, what you
wait.
find out. Yes.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
I didn't say enough. It's
Right.
fine.
It's-
Nobody knows what I'm
it's-
talking about.
It's okay. We don't have spoilers or non-spoilers on the screen anymore because I put a skeleton, and while you were talking, I made a bunch of crazy things happen.
I saw the skeleton. That's what I was pointing at. I was like, who's this
Right.
little man over here in the
It was
corner?
when you were talking, you didn't notice, and
I didn't.
they added Halloween things today, and so as you were talking, we were
Hell yeah.
cycling through these.
God, we're so festive.
Yeah, you're welcome. But I like the skeleton.
I do like the skelly.
Yeah, he's cool. So, but yeah, I really had a good time. I think the concept idea is really neat. My biggest thing, the most love for this film, is the practical effects, dude. Like all the ghosts are practical, and I have so much love and respect for that. Like, I'm just like, hell yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Like, you didn't do some lame freaking CG shit. Like, you did a bunch of super cool practical effects. Like, you did the most 2000s thing ever and gave us like a chick that was entirely butt naked the whole movie and had like bolt-on fake boobs that did not move at all. Like
The fakest.
yeah, the
dude.
fakest of
Yeah, it was a rubber suit. And you're
They
like,
were the
"Crap."
perkiest of
Yeah.
perkies. Anything at like a 90-degree angle from your chest is.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was like a dude wearing another suit.
No, it's a real chick.
Oh, I
saw
know,
photos.
but I'm just
I
saying I
know.
wouldn't have been surprised.
because of how
I
she
wish it
didn't move.
was a dude. It's really what I'm trying
Matt's
to
like,
say right
I
now.
really wish this was a naked man for the whole movie, says Matt. That's going to be his review for this film.
It's on the internet, so it's true.
Right, exactly. So, no, but I had a lot of fun. I'm probably on a Criticless scale. I'm probably going to give this like an 80% because I know that this movie isn't perfect, but I want it to be most excellent.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was cool. The plot's neat. I had fun with it. This is kind of in my head, like when I think of like classic traditional horror movie, it's like it's about ghosts. Like they're super creepy.
There's gore.
There's gore. There's a scene in this movie where a dude gets chopped in half. You want to talk about scenes burned into my brain?
Great scene.
Bro.
One of the best scenes of the movie. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking iconic.
Like-
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I think that's one of those things I saw
You burned out
early
your
on,
brain.
and I just like instantly was like, I need to forget this.
Yeah.
Because it's like
yeah.
it's so early.
I'm gonna have
in the movie.
nightmares about this for the rest
Yeah,
of my life.
especially as a kid. Because I mean, I think
Yeah.
I've seen this twice
Mm-hmm.
before this. I saw it once when I was a kid, and I
Right.
think I watched it like 10 years ago or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So I didn't remember it then either. Not that I
Yeah.
would have blocked that out of my brain because it's super cool as an adult, but
Right.
Yeah.
And so
uh,
yeah, long story short, I dug it, had a lot of fun. I think it's a cool movie still, and I think that it definitely gets a lot of undue hate, especially because of just like using all these practical effects and stuff. All of that was super cool. There's so many crazy creative ghosts. Yeah, there could have been a lot more explanation to everything happening. Like,
Yeah.
you know, as far as like the descriptions of why these ghosts were what they were, like
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they really were just kind of checking off boxes. And I mean, what else are you going to do when you got to have freaking 13 ghosts? Granted, there were 12, but like, you know, what are you going to do when you've got to have that many ghosts
mhm.
and you've only got an hour and a half to work with? So
Too many damn ghosts.
too many ghosts.
It was funny because that's what Xena said also. That was like her complaint.
Really?
He was like, I would have restructured this movie to like give him more details,
out.
but I was like, we don't really
Seven
need it. It's not
ghosts.
about the
Not a
ghost
catchy name.
history.
It's really not.
But we came up with an interesting solution.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It's an hour and a half. I am curious to hear what your solution is, but it's an hour and a half. It's like, yeah, they could have added 30 more minutes, but also it being 2.5 hours, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
What's the
yeah, your
Gimmick.
solution.
Gimmick.
The solution is a show, 13 episodes,
Oh, that was
an episode
Ooh.
of Ghost.
written by Mike Flanagan.
Rich, maybe,
Oh, yeah.
maybe. I don't
Fuck
know.
yes.
Getting a little tired of him. But they could find somebody else to do it.
kill you?
And it could be him hunting the ghosts and like learning about them and finding them
Mhm.
and then trapping them. So each episode is about him trying to do that. It would be a really cool show.
It would be. It would be. I'd watch it. It depends on the approach.
I don't know that I would.
If they took away the glass house, is very 2000s. Just how all of that was
The
handled.
ugliest
It was
freaking house.
very
I've
like that
ever seen.
postmodern like vibe.
It was for a use, not
Yeah.
for a look.
Yeah,
Right.
but they were reacting as if it was the most beautiful, magnificent house they've
Right.
ever seen.
Right.
Such luxury of
Right.
having little like figurines.
Which it was mostly the kids saying that, right? Oh, and I
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the dad was very. Well, I'm sure he was happy
matters.
for the no mortgage situation.
Right,
but, yeah.
right. So like, you know, I mean, this movie is a fairly simple plot. Like, it's got all the horror tropes, you know, but like also, so what? Like,
Yeah.
you know, hey.
Yeah.
So where are you guys with it? Whoever wants to go.
This is my first time watching it. Have heard great things about it my entire life. Everybody that I know loves horror movies. I don't know why I attract these friends. And all of them love 13 Ghosts, which is why I recommended it
Yeah.
at the beginning of October. But I would give this probably in the 50s. I'd give it like a 56,
Okay.
probably.
So decent.
So you
It's-
like Ghost Ship more, probably because of the
Yeah,
story
I
and
would. Yes. It's a better premise in my mind.
Okay.
I enjoy the plot more with Ghost Ship. It is a little bit more kind of, I feel like it's been done before because it's like Ghost Ship is just spoilers for Ghost Ships of last week, but
Right.
it's more of just, you know, like these are cursed goods
Yeah.
and they're on a ship and it's people's greed
Mhm.
is leading them into this downfall.
Mhm.
It's predictable, but it's understandable. It's relatable. This one is kind of like, I don't know, it's very out there. And not that that's a bad thing, but it's just, it didn't capture me in a way that Ghost Ship did.
Right.
So I didn't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
so, but it still had its good points. I would say, you know, it's not a bad movie by any means, which is why I'm giving it somewhere in the 50s. I could be
Right.
convinced to go up to a 60 something, but
Yeah.
it was not, I would never go back to it. I wouldn't
Okay.
recommend it necessarily to people. Like it
Okay.
didn't hit any some like, you know,
Right.
greatness.
See, for me,
Right.
and that's the interesting thing. For me, I guess it's that, like, in my head, this is kind of a quintessential horror type movie, being that it's
Mhm.
ghosts. Like, we don't get a lot of ghost movies. And also,
That's
like,
true. Somebody commented like name all the ghost movies besides Ghostbusters.
Right. Like, there's not many good ghost movies. And then
Ghost.
Oh, yeah, and Ghost.
Uh,
That is like a very feminized.
Is it a good movie?
Right.
Is it?
yeah.
I mean, it's a classic for sure.
The Righteous Brothers.
But I mean,
good.
yeah, being that it's about ghosts and catching ghosts and just like
Field of Dreams.
a haunted house, that is not a scary ghost movie.
It's got ghosts in it. All you
and
said
then-
is ghosts.
They scary.
Right.
Yeah.
Ghost movies.
Ghost-
and
That's
then
a fair
also,
point.
also that the ghosts were terrifying. Like as far as how they were, their concept of them, like was cool. And I would say if they were ever to redo this, they better also once again go practical. Practical is king.
For sure. 100%.
And that's where this thrived.
I will say, just a little addendum to another thing that brought it down. There was a lot of bad blue screen or green screen, if you want to call it that.
Right.
But not like, not so much that it would detract from the movie too much, but
Right.
it was there for sure. Like of him standing over,
There was some green screen stuff. I didn't actually. They typically stand out really bad to me, but for whatever reason, I didn't notice.
I noticed them a couple
I can
times where they'd
show
be
you.
like quick flash.
But then some of the CG actually wasn't bad in this, where I was like, did they see that with CG or is it not CG? So like
Sure.
some of it was decent, like
Yeah.
especially for the time.
that's why it's not below a 50%.
Right. So Matt, where are you with it now?
I'm a low rad
Okay.
or a high decent. I love the concept.
Mhm.
That's where, and the practical effects and the ghosts, I think that's all really cool. And so that's where I think I'm sitting as a rad.
Okay.
But I have problems with like the story. I have problems with the acting.
There is some
because
acting in this.
most of the acting was bad. Like somebody mentioned it in the comments, like Shannon acting like she's never seen a bathroom before. Like, what the fuck was that?
There was some dramatic shit in this. Now I will say Matthew Lillard was fucking fantastic.
Yes,
He was fantastic.
because he is Matthew
Lillard.
Lillard,
Yeah.
and he is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I say that the acting wasn't that bad? Okay, I won't
Was
steal
it
your thunder.
writing? Are you?
It's more of the writing than it was for the acting.
Mhm.
For me, like I feel like the actors portrayed the characters well for what they were written. I just feel like the writing for it was lackluster.
Yeah.
Shall I could be wrong. Again, that's just my personal
I
opinion.
mean, I
but
think that adds to the whole element of
Yeah.
like they don't work well together.
Right.
I mean, maybe the script said, "Hey, go act like you've never seen a bathroom before."
yeah,
For like 10 minutes.
watch your face for
But
no
in
reason.
the bathtub, even though you were just at the sink,
Yep.
go to the bathtub.
Do we
to
think
wash
she
your
was
face.
Bloody Mary?
The other girl?
Bloody
Yeah.
Mary.
No, I don't think so.
They never said
Yeah.
so.
Well, they
didn't
did.
Onyx.
They did say
She
whenever
was
she was going through the
jaded
book.
princess.
She was they called her
Yeah.
Jade Princess, but I wonder. I'm like, was she? They didn't say overtly, but I'm like, she has like Bloody Mary vibes. It's like this chick. She's killed herself in the bathroom. They obviously didn't get into the lore of like saying her name a certain amount of times, whatever. But I'm like, I wonder if the idea for that character came from Bloody Mary because that was kind of the vibe that she gave.
Could be.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up.
I don't know enough about Bloody Mary,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know her backstory either,
Yeah.
but I didn't get that vibe from it.
except for the song that's been
well, I mean,
super
with the whole
popular.
bathroom, the bathroom was covered in blood, the blood in the tub, all of that.
It was. We're getting to spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't say.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I just see that as part of this character, and not necessarily like a Bloody Mary reference personally.
Could be. Who knows?
So you're talking about like a sequel or like a remake. What they should do is whenever they decide to make another one of these,
Mhm.
and they probably will at some point, they should make it a sequel only in the sense that like it's another person that wants to open the portal
Okay.
and that they have the book and they're trying to remake the machine or remake the house.
Okay.
And I think that's what they should do. And it should be like all new ghosts and all of that. I think that'd be really cool
That would
way
be
to
super cool.
remake it and just be like
Yeah.
reference loosely back.
Right. And
So,
still
like, what it
connected
was.
to this because the thing is that this movie, even though it was completely and totally critically panned, it still is pretty legendary. Like this is a well-known horror movie, especially for people that were alive during the 2000s.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
And this movie, interestingly enough, before it started, or I don't care. No, I watched a trailer for it, and they were actually talking about House on Haunted Hill and it being the same studio, and it does feel very House on Haunted Hill adjacent. As far as, and we were talking about doing that as
Remember
part of
that
the
movie.
series, but we ended up doing this one instead. I don't know if you ever saw it. That one had.
I don't know. There's so many like houses and hills and corners and streets. It's
Well,
like,
you're not wrong.
You
There's
are
like
not wrong.
10 like House on Haunted
yeah.
Hill-esque.
Or The Haunting of Hill House. You want to just put the words in different order, which I fucking love. That is a horror show. The Haunting of Hill House is horror to me. and it's incredibly well done. Anyways, but there's also like Last House on the Left.
Yeah.
There's like Cabin in the Woods. It's all like houses,
Locations.
directions.
Because that's a
hills.
horror. That's like a horror
Yeah.
element in its own way. Like,
Yeah.
that's why there's a lot of horror around houses. Because horror takes things that we find comfortable,
Sure.
and the normal, and they try to make it scary.
Yeah.
That's why like Xena won't watch what is it called when strangers call, because she doesn't like invasion, like house invasion
Sure.
stuff, because it could be realistic,
Mhm.
because they take like something
Exactly.
we
Something
see
very
at home.
grounded and real.
That's on the scary spectrum for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it could be a real thing.
The more
Yep.
realistic the horror. That's why I don't tend to like torture porn, because a lot of it tends to be grounded in reality, and we know that
Yeah.
there are people that do.
You
that
do
to
have
people.
skin,
Yeah, I
and
do
it
have-
can be peeled off your body.
Very true.
It's not good.
No, and so yeah, that's why I don't watch a lot of the torture porn stuff, because a lot of it is grounded in a sense, and we're like, we know that people do super messed up stuff like Hostel, like whatever, and I'm just like, me knowing that happens just makes it to where I can't, with good conscience, sit through this and not feel sick to my stomach. Like I just
Right.
like it's
Yeah.
just that's why
You
I
have
don't
to
watch it.
disassociate
I know.
so hard. It
I
just
just
makes it not
conscious.
worth it.
That makes sense. That tracks. Yep.
Big facts.
That tracks. But that's kind of how I feel for everybody that watches those movies. It's just you guys are just morally deficient, and
It's a great band name.
that is
That is a
good.
great-
That's a-
Morally
Morally
deficient.
deficient is
Yeah.
a really good.
If it doesn't exist, which it probably does, it should.
Probably does. It probably does. And also, you mentioned Cabin in the Woods a minute ago, and I
did.
really want to watch it. That's one of my
Right?
favorite horror films. It's
great, man.
That's on our list. We'll probably watch it tomorrow night, I think.
so much.
It's just been on a list. Like, we wanted to watch it this Halloween, and we got sucked into Borderlands. So like every night we've been playing Borderlands.
Oh,
Right.
I thought you
Or
meant the movie.
game.
I was
That's
like,
a movie that was god awful.
Yeah.
And so we haven't been able to watch nearly as many horror movies as we normally do
Right.
because of video games.
Right.
video games are better than horror movies. I'm making my stand right now,
Oh,
saying it. It's a fact.
Well, also, I did want to bring up, I saw that someone in the chat earlier brought up asking if Trick or Treat was a good movie. I'm pretty sure that I saw that
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep.
I can say I'm going to drop a Trick or Treat review tomorrow. I've been waiting. It is one of my favorite Halloween movies. I will probably try and watch it tomorrow. Just put it on in the background tomorrow.
yeah.
I love Trick or Treat. It's a fantastic horror movie and an anthology film. I think
Yeah.
it's great. And they just had it in theaters literally like a week ago. I was kind of bummed. I wanted to see it. Have you seen that one, Chris?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's like
If
it's
I have, I forgot.
2006, I think, and it's just Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
And it's like a
No.
second or third movie in a series. There's like
it?
older ones, I believe.
Oh, I think it's just supposed to be like, as far as I know, it's not connected to anything, but I could be wrong. I thought it was just supposed to be kind of nostalgic as far as like Creep Show and those types of movies. But I mean, either way, it's great. Trick or Treat is awesome. But
I feel like I'm familiar with it. Like if I were to see a
as a little
screenshot from it.
pumpkin-headed kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, kid? A child?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
The
it's like
worst,
2 feet
dude.
tall.
Yeah.
It's like this little 2 feet tall, little like pumpkin head.
That
thing.
sounds terrifying. I don't like children. They're the worst.
Makes sense.
They are the scariest things.
That little creature.
Oh, that actually looks really nice and comforting.
He is a cute little creature. So yeah, Trick or Treat is
Then you should watch this movie. It's
I will.
Yeah.
If we're going to review it, I will watch it.
right. But anyways, yeah. So back to this film, and I was really honestly curious about how you guys were going to feel about it, and we obviously want to get to y'all's reviews in general, and then also just kind of the nitty gritty of it. It will be spoilers from here on out. So I'll just go ahead. I'm not going to run the bumper, but we will go ahead and actually, no, you know what? It's going to be spoilers, just so everybody knows.
Spoilers.
I want to
spoilers.
That's
Spoilers.
I'm going to keep the skeleton on the screen because he's cool.
Yeah.
So I'll have to take him off if I put the spoiler thing up there. But it's sitting at a 74% right now on Criticless, which I think is pretty great. Now,
That's fair.
if you take a look at the screen, I'm about to get. I need to just go ahead and make this full screen, for just so you know how serious I'm being. This is me in full screen on the screen, being serious. And I'm gonna
Screens.
yes, screens on screens. I complained last week for a while about what you're seeing right here on the screen, which is where it says AMC Plus, Prime Video, AMC Plus, Roku. Once again, this happened last week. It happened this week. They are doing a shady thing where basically, even though you're subscribed to AMC Plus, if it's not through Roku or through Amazon, you cannot watch this. But if you have AMC Plus just regular, it's not there. So once again, I thought I was going to get to see this for free, and I wasn't able to. And I'm pissed as shit.
I like that you fell for it twice.
I know.
Because you just talked about it last night. And I'm on the opposite foot. And I was like, cool, I can actually watch this free because I've already used my Amazon AMC thing. Well, I was able to use the Roku one.
Okay.
And that's also where I've been watching
Used it
the last
free.
handful of Jason movies.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you've done the free trial on both.
Yep.
That's
So you get 2 free trials. So it's 14 days.
you could technically do a third and do it over on just regular AMC Plus.
I might have already done that
Okay.
too.
Okay.
But then we can do it on Xena's account. Break the system.
How long is it?
Oh
A
my
month
God.
or
No, it's a week.
Oh, that's kind
A
of. They used to do
week?
months back in the day.
Yeah.
But
What a week is.
well, they know that there are people
Crazy.
like Matt. I was about to use a derogatory term.
Oh, I what I do is I put it on my
Oh.
calendar to like as a reminder, like cancel before it renews, so I don't forget.
You could also just immediately cancel. That's what I do. I sign up for something, immediately cancel the subscription because it's like it doesn't matter when you do it. Like you still paid for the full whatever week or month or whatever. Just a little pro tip for you.
I would
Cancel
kind
it
of, I
immediately.
was kind of assumed with the free ones that it would just be like, okay, well then you don't get it
Right.
since you canceled it.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh,
but
maybe.
By the way, I
Could
just
be,
want to say, JJ, thanks for hopping in the chat. Later, buddy.
See you, JJ.
Later.
But yeah, with this, I was mad. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't know if anybody ran into the same issue. I bitched about it last week for like 30 minutes, and I'm complaining this week again. But anyways, so I do have a draft. I have it at 80%. I have not published it yet. I'm gonna wait. But we've got a review from Probably Toxic. Gave it a 68%. There are a lot of rads in here. I'm just glad that there's not a bunch of negative reviews. Like I had no idea where this was gonna shake out.
Yeah.
But it's just with me being so nostalgic about it, I was like, I hope that this does well, just because.
Yeah,
like, I think,
dude.
Yeah.
Like
70s is great.
yeah, it is.
Like
Yeah.
in our perspective of how rankings work,
Right.
70 is fantastic.
Place to be.
It's better than 70% of the movies out there.
Right.
If you're doing the math right.
If you're mathin' is mathin'.
Yeah.
Then, but yeah, Probably Toxic gave it a 68%. And yeah, he said, it sounded like he said that he wasn't, well, he points out some of the other bigger issues there. But one of the big things, JB Spooky Reviews gave it a 70%. JB, if you don't know, he's actually not in the chat, which I'm surprised about. He might be mad at me because we gave him crap on Monday Hangover. I hope you're not mad, JB. Much love, dude. But yeah, because I was talking about how particular he is. Because JB is very particular about his horror movies. But he did give this a 70%, reviewed this 4 hours ago.
And that's his own personal video review, so you all should go check it out.
So you can go check out his channel. And everything he's got going on over there on his stuff. He loves horror. So if you're a big horror person, definitely go follow JB. But yeah, I'm glad that he liked this because I thought he was going to hate it, honestly, because he's very particular and he's not a huge fan of 2000s horror. But yeah, Beach Dad as well gave it a 70% and said it deserves a bunch of credit for the practical effects. And I'm right there with you. Great makeup and practical effects. Obviously they really cut up those titties. They cut those things up. Also, the big old black dude with the freaking nails all in him, super cool.
Railroad spikes.
Yeah, the railroad spikes, the box head lady, and you're like, how did these
Yeah,
people
the
do that?
jackal was great.
The jackal, yeah. The dude that's chopped in half the whole movie, just like a torso. The torso. But freaking the fat dude and the midget mama, that thing.
Yeah.
The fact that like he was required, like that was part of like the ghost was that you had to have a big fat dude and a little woman mom. Like I was like, I want to know what happened. That was super. It's because the rest were like broad enough. And that one was like way too specific. Because honestly, doesn't that? I guess they count as 2 ghosts.
Right.
I haven't added them all up.
Well, no, it's counted as one
They're
of the
counted as a
13.
singular.
Even though it's 2 different spirits.
Yep.
Right.
They got to be in a union. Also,
I don't know. I don't
see
see that plot
it
hole. I
often.
think they probably died together, because that mom wouldn't let the son die by her own. So they're just shared spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, listen, don't nitpick.
Look, it's loosey goosey. Whenever we're coming to like theology or like ancient rituals, anytime they say, I need the fat baby and minuscule mama is what it says in the text.
Listen,
but find anybody.
It also has to be ghosts. Why couldn't they have just been like, I need a fat baby man? And they would have been like, okay. And this
like
is
a
his mom,
living
and I would be like,
person.
okay. It's just weird. That's so freaking
Because
specific.
I wanted to make more cool ghosts, Matt, and you should just accept that.
It's the devil.
It was the 2000s.
The
and
devil
we didn't
wants
have rules because we were extreme in the 2000s, Matt.
And
also didn't know how to count, apparently.
Yeah.
So for the users, though, also gave it a 70%. I'm glad she's been able to keep up with some of these and watch them. And she said, finally, a remake that actually is an improvement on the original.
I will say, currently during,
Yeah.
as I was sailing,
What is happening?
just say synonyms. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Sailing the seven seas for this movie,
Uh-huh.
13 Ghosts.
Yes.
I didn't do Thir13en.
Mm-hmm.
I typed in just 13 Ghosts, and there was multiple Japanese. So many.
Right.
I feel like for every American
Oh,
movie,
there's a Japanese
there's
one.
7 Japanese movies
Facts.
doing it possibly better. I need to watch them out. I need to watch them because they're coming
you
up.
can go watch all of them and report back.
I will.
Yeah.
That should be my thing.
That should be.
I don't have a thing aside from being the autistic,
Right.
lazy,
Right. A little bit gay.
single, semi-gay. Could be. Who knows? I have an online bride.
Right.
Brought to me by Grok
Right.
AI.
Yeah.
But I think that could be my thing of watching obscure,
Yeah.
like, versions of movies that we're reviewing.
Just the
I should do
boring
that.
versions.
Yeah.
If I had the determination, put in the effort. If I wasn't a lazy son of a bitch,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
do that.
Then you would-
But
Yes.
I will say all of that. There was 2 different ones of the same genre.
Mm-hmm.
I will say genre, the same director.
Mm.
Like you could tell because they were. One of them had a tits out woman on it,
Right.
like in a torture position
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
or pleasure. And then the next one was just like very similarly shot but without tits.
Okay.
But I want to watch these.
Mm-hmm.
The tits could or could not have anything to do with it.
Right.
Maybe the Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm also
Report
assuming that it's Japanese. I'm being very racist right now. I don't
Chris
know.
is just like
I
Japanese.
did zero research on this.
Gonna watch.
But there was a ton
Yeah.
of calligraphical characters for movies.
Calligraphal.
Yeah, as in like
Just
don't
hand drawn. Is that what you mean?
Think.
no, I mean like they're characters other than the English language.
Okay.
I don't know what language they are. They could be Korean. They could be Chinese. I'm being respectful right
We
now.
need to add a shovel emoji. I'm gonna add one of those so that y'all can spam the shovel as Chris just digs his way out of whatever thing that
No,
he has.
I'm being
digging
respectful right
deeper.
So with that
Really?
being said, there
carrying
is
on.
213 Ghost movies. For the Users has reviewed both of those. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Best transition I've ever seen.
But she has reviewed both of which and said that this one was better. We have only 2 reviews for the original, so if you've seen it, let us know. Wine Fiend did also review this. She
61.
gave it a 61. Sounds
yeah.
like y'all are in a similar boat.
Yeah.
Y'all tend to be
Yeah.
fairly
to me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
heard
thought y'all would have been higher for
right.
sure.
I actually was thinking so too. I'm
This
surprised
is one of
that
those
y'all both
first
aren't
movies
higher.
where we were just like, that's why I was like, what like we were talking about, like this script
Right.
feels looser.
Mhm.
Like there's more plot holes, there's more like issues with the script than in Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
Where that's
Right.
where I was earlier saying like, oh, Ghost Ship I could tell is a second movie.
Right.
The story is tighter.
It was a
like,
tighter story.
It makes more sense.
I think that this is a much more
better done.
fun movie though.
See, I like Ghost Ship better. I think
Really?
that's something I would rewatch more often than this.
Yep.
Oh, I'd rewatch this before.
I agree with
movie
Matt.
day.
Yeah.
I think Ghost Ship's just not as entertaining for me.
Dude,
Per-
Tony Shalhoub
yeah, bro.
is so
Tony.
annoying in
He
this
is
movie.
so
He
annoying.
kinda-
He literally
He's just annoying in
constant-
general. Like I remember watching
Yeah,
Monk and being like, I'm annoyed by this guy. Now I think it's a good show
Mhm.
from what I saw back in the day, but I've never watched all of it. And I always just kind of thought he was annoying, which is why I never watched a whole lot of it.
Well, at least in that show, he was identified as being like hyper autistic / OCD, whatever. Like you knew going into it that he had quirks that he had to work through. Cool,
Mhm.
fair enough. This movie, it felt consistent that
Right.
he had a singular goal, but he would also contradict that in so many ways. He'd be like, "What's going on?"
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody would explain it to him, and he'd be like, "I don't give a shit. I just care about my
Save my
kids."
kids.
Like, fucking
You're like,
brother,
bro.
you asked.
Right,
Like,
right.
and it
That-
happened more than one time
It-
where he was just like, I don't understand. And he's like, I don't give a shit. My kids, that's all I care about.
But also, I don't understand.
Respectful.
Tell me again.
yeah, tell me, but I'm going to shoot it down because it's stupid and I only care about kids.
sense to me.
Right.
Over and over again.
Right.
It's just like it was a very like annoying trope
Right.
for him to have of just like respect you being obsessed with your kids. You're a great father. Understand.
Yeah.
Great. Got it.
But also, you're
But
not-
don't like diminish other people when they're trying to explain the situation that you're in.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
Speaking of the situation that they're in, and this has come up, I brought up TG's thing, some other folks as well. They talk about the glasses. Apparently, the glasses gimmick was a big thing in the original film. But it sounds like that is the one place where the rubber meets the road a little bit for this movie versus the previous. Is that basically that people don't like the glasses gimmick in this. One of the reasons or things that I've seen pointed out in some of the reviews, the comments, is basically that like in this movie, it's kind of like you put on the glasses and you can see them, but like when the glasses are off, it's like you're screwed. Like it's just you're totally screwed. Not just that like you can't see them, but it almost seems like things get worse when they're off. Just with how they played it. But did y'all like the glasses and how they handled it? I thought it was fine. Like it's a gimmicky thing.
I liked it. It was the whole gimmick. Like
Right.
this is how you see the ghost. It's part of the movie for me. Like I didn't think anything of it one way or the other, except that it made sense some story wise, where they'd be like, I can't see the ghost. You're the one wearing the glasses. Right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. She's the one wearing the glasses. Or he's the one wearing the glasses.
Right.
Like,
or like TG said, why do they keep taking them off? That was another, like they just keep taking the glasses off and you're just like, bruh, keep them on. We know that. Which granted, well, I think part of why they kept taking them off was because they didn't want to see the shit. It's freaking horrific.
Yeah.
Like
I'd take them off.
Yeah, I think I'd take them off too. It's kind of like how
that adds the whole element of like the human psyche, which adds a level to this because we don't want to see ghosts. And if you're seeing these terrifying ghosts, you're actually being terrified, not like oh, look, there's a ghost. And even the psychic who sees this stuff on a regular basis was like, this fucks me up.
Right.
Right.
Which, and also like Matthew Lillard, it's kind of the equivalent of how Matthew Lillard kept taking the pills because he's like, I don't want to see this shit anymore. I'm going to keep taking these pills because these ghosts suck. So I kind of understand all that. I can get it. The other thing, though, that I was curious about, you're laughing at my wife talking crap.
About my support of amputees. How dare you question my support of amputees? It's 100% true. I do support them. I support them with crutches or wheelchairs, and I
all
support
you got to do
them.
is watch. You don't even have to worry because, like, for example, Jay on Monday Hangover, we have a guy. He's an artist that works for Jay, and he has like hands. He's really cool.
Has like hands.
I don't want to describe it, but he has, because I don't know how to explain it. But he has issues like with how he was born with his hands. It's a birth defect, and Jay on the stream calls him funny fingers every time he's in the chat, and he also makes fun of multiple other disabled people that are in the chat when they show up. He's like, oh, here's another disabled person. So it could be worse, Chris.
Yeah, no, I'm literally saying I support them.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. Chris supports them. If anybody knows anything about Chris, is that he supports amputees and disabled people, especially people who are called the torso, who are chopped in half.
I might let him.
Guys.
Yeah. Honestly, he didn't do anything.
No, he did nothing.
No, it was just literally they're randomly like, and one of them is a torso.
Several of these ghosts got the shaft in this movie. Like they were really underused. They're like, hey, listen, the railroad spike guy, pay attention to him. Chick with tits, obviously pay attention to her because she's got a landing strip and tits. But then it's like, a couple of these others, like scary ghost lady that flies around, maybe ignore her. She's a little annoying. Like some of these ghosts, you don't need to pay attention.
But then everyone was terrified of the boy.
Yeah, well, he was, but
they never really said why.
Right. We don't know.
He didn't kill anybody.
He didn't. Well, but he looked like he wanted to.
But that was the weird thing, because it would have been, so this was one of like Xena's like ideas to help the story a little bit. It could have been, since Matthew Lillard helped catch all of them, he is familiar with all of them. He could have just been like, oh no, there's a little boy at the end of the hall. He is, they come up with some story about why he's murderous.
Right.
And be like, we need to run right now. Do not let him catch you. Right. He plays a game of like hide and death or something.
A psycho Boy Scout is essentially what he looks like. Yeah. A deranged Boy Scout.
Yeah.
I think was his deal. But yeah, this movie's wild. I do want to go ahead and run through the rest of these reviews real quick. So yeah, we had Life on Marshmallows, gave it an 85%. This was one of his 30 days of Halloween, or 31 days, and so this was day 30. So honored with day 30 was this movie, which is awesome, and compliments the designs, the makeup, all the glass mansion stuff. All of that was just really cool, and given 85%, so really high score there. And Bob Rogers, who also reviewed the original, if you want to go check out his review, it's really good. And actually, for the user's references, his review in hers because his is so good. So go check out Bob's review because he kind of compares the two. Bob's one of our new users and also a Crit Club user as well. He's verified on Criticless. So he's been really active, doing really good stuff. Also, we got TG, gave it an 80%, and TG's in the chat as well. This was day 28 of TG's days of Halloween. And also, always kill the lawyer first. Completely agree, TG. That scene is wild. When they kill the lawyer and chop him in half.
The best.
Can't trust lawyers.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Don't trust automatic doors.
No. That scene, he was clearly like, he did that scene, and then he's like, I'm going to one up on this and chop everyone in half in Ghost Ship. Like, that was the, like...
He was like, that was well received.
Yeah.
Let's do it with a group of people.
Let's do it with like 100 people.
Yeah.
But the actor wasn't in Ghost Ship, right?
No.
Okay.
Just the director doing the same kind of bit there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But so Dark Angel gave this an 80% as well. And then we had War Machine, who gave a spoiler review, gave an 86. So we got a couple Most Excellents here in a row.
Yeah.
You guys liking it, which is really cool. And then we had the Trash Gamer, who gave it a 52%. Not as crazy about this.
Trash ass game.
Trash ass gamer, as they go. But yeah, he's also doing the Days of Halloween as well. So, but sounded like narratively uneven, and talks about that being some of the issues here. But definitely go and check out Trash Ass Gamer as well. And Genius Anus is in the chat 5 days ago, gave it a 75%, liked it, and gave Jared. And I'm pretty sure that I saw him comment about Jared also in the comment section here of this video. So yeah, definitely check out Genius Anus's review. Writes really good stuff. And Bronze Berserker gave it a 50.9%. Wasn't as crazy about it also. So that's all of you guys that were doing it for this show. We really do appreciate these big reviews and being able to pull in these scores. But I do want to bring up JJ Happenstates, who left a little bit earlier in the chat, but gave it a 62% and liked it, and clearly reviewed it before we were even announcing that we were doing it on the show. So yeah, but he really dug this as well. So definitely. And then we got Bastard in Black, which is one of our legendary reviewers, gave it a 90%. And then several
100.
Yeah, we got 100 in here, believe it or not.
So
I can see it being one of those movies, right? Like you said,
nostalgia.
Right, nostalgia. You saw it long time ago. There's an intro to horror. I can get behind that.
Right.
But for me, I just can't personally rate it that way.
Right. No, it makes sense. I love it. I think it's still a fun movie. Even just nostalgia aside, I think it's fun just because, like, in my head, this is quintessential horror, just with the ghosts. And the kind of fun plot and all of that. It's just neat. Which, and I think I pointed out last week, Chris, you might dig this, but I said that Ghost Ship is basically an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Like I thought that,
sure.
like watching, I was
So
like,
is this.
This kind of is also.
This is also
not as much. As
this would be like
this is a Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
This could be a whole movie for.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what Gina Santa said was that Lillard's character looks like Jared. Now that he's seen it, he can't see it. And yeah, he kind of does. Does. So yeah, but this movie, all in all, was a fun one. I'm glad we did it, and it was fun.
But I do. So one thing that like stuck out to me, like a sore thumb. So in the beginning, they're broke.
Yep.
Right.
Sure.
Bills need to be paid, all that stuff.
Right.
What
But he
beginning
has
are we talking
enough
about?
Money to hire a full-time nanny
Right.
True.
that lives with them.
It's very interesting. That's where all their money was really being spent, was on this nanny.
Look,
But she's not even a good nanny.
No, she's not
because
good.
she doesn't like cook, and she obviously doesn't clean.
Right.
She's just there to be friends with his son.
Yeah.
Who they're already like. I was like, what is going on? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. And it was just, I don't know if it's all because they just wanted to add a black woman to it, or like what.
Oh my
they
God,
were
the
going.
scene with the turntables. I'm sorry to interrupt. The turntable scene where she's messing with the sound in the room.
Yeah.
And they did turntables. I was like, this is so racist, and it is so funny.
Yeah.
Like
I actually liked it.
I liked
it was
too.
enjoyable. I enjoyed her as a
I
character in the
didn't.
movie.
This is a movie. I wanted the villain to win.
Oh.
I wanted the house to be successful, and I wanted it to end
Satan to
with
spawn.
a trap opening up to hell.
Sure.
Okay.
That's how I wanted this
Which
movie
we
to end.
didn't get.
And then when it
did
gets
y'all like
to-
where this was headed? So did you?
Yes, until it didn't.
Okay. Right. Till it
Yeah,
happened.
I guess it was very convoluted.
Right. It was a little
Like
convoluted.
it's
Well, because it never really gave a reason. Like, why was he opening this portal to hell?
was to allow the minions of hell.
No,
to
I think that, no, I think it was just
enter
literally
into the world.
Well, their whole
apparently.
thing was basically like this guy just like he wanted to be this legendary figure that did crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that the whole thing was just like he was kind of just wanting to do it to say that he was the guy that was able to do it.
Yeah, well, that's what they said in there is like whoever controls this has the ultimate power.
Yeah.
So it was. I think it was.
I didn't get that.
Well, it was very hand wavy. It was just like, you'll have power.
Mhm.
So it's like, no. There's
Right, it's like you have
We're not saying they did it well. We're just saying that's what it was.
Right. But it's just like a weird, like there wasn't a motive really besides
power.
Like, the power.
Ultimate power.
Yeah.
Was it Jafar or something with the
That's
genie?
it.
Like, I don't know. I feel like there was things they could have fleshed out better.
Yeah.
And then they could have let the house
There's so much they could have flushed out better in this hour and a half movie, where the first 45 minutes of it were the most boring shit ever.
I thought it was
dude,
fine.
the first half of this movie
Really?
is
I mean, the opening is
just
just super cool. Everybody dies
cool.
at the
It was
junkyard,
pretty cool,
and
yeah.
like the dude gets folded in half, and the other guy gets trapped in the box.
okay.
And,
Yeah, I
folded
guess
in
I
half guy
should
was
give
pretty
it
cool.
that
That
much
was
hate.
cool.
yeah.
They did have some cool scenes.
I didn't
in
think
there.
that this movie had hardly any downtime at all. Like,
Dude, the first half of it, I was not vibing with this at all. Like, it was in the 20s for me
Really?
at the first half.
I didn't even know.
The second half brought it up into the 50s.
It's the whole part where they're trying to build like him being a family man and the loss of his
I felt
wife.
like that only took like 5 or 10 minutes.
It was literally 45
Like,
minutes.
no way.
Dude, brother. Brother,
You really
dude.
watch it and like
Dude, man, friend, brother.
Yeah.
Dude, brother.
All right.
It was a lot of the
Chat,
movie.
let us
It
know.
was-
Is Chris right
it
or
was
am I right? How
slow.
long did it take before the ghost started showing up? That's
Well, I mean, no way.
It was whenever the bathroom scene, because that's when we first get the female ghost that's freed.
Exactly.
I don't know how far that is in it. That was really
happening before that.
There are initial scenes in the junkyard where you see the giant,
Yeah, that was
or
that.
whatever the tall person's
the
called.
lawyer was before all that. He was way before.
He's not a ghost.
I know, but I'm saying
He's
goes
just a
down-
creepy Norwegian guy,
He goes
a very attractive lawyer who's shady.
Yeah, he goes downstairs with the ghost. Though.
No, I
See the ghost.
I don't think it was boring.
Yeah, but that's
per se.
45 minutes into it.
No.
I'm
All right.
Really?
I'm willing
Chris is
to
on it.
bet
So some more homework for you then.
Yeah.
You can go home.
Well,
and-
okay. So the real
More.
question today is: does this deserve a 19% on Rotten?
hell no. Look, I didn't
no.
love it, and I still gave it a 50 something or 60.
Right.
I don't know what I even decided on, but it's somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't deserve that.
Hell no.
But yeah, I mean, I think I'm glad to see that some decent reviews came through for this. It was fun. Let us know. Go review it in Criticless if you haven't yet. You should go check it out if you haven't seen it before. I know we didn't like super deep dive into this, more surface levelly, but still it was fun. I enjoyed it at least. I mean. I'm kind of heaping praise on it just because it is kind of nostalgic and whatever. But the other big thing that we need to talk about is what's happening next month. Because this is like our first like legit, like we had a theme this month, right? We did. Some
We
things.
did. Something.
Should we do like a slow release out of the horror and head into something interesting like Death to Smoochie next week? We've talked about it a bunch. It's come up a lot. If there is other things that you guys are considering or want us to review next week, let us know, even in the chat while this is happening. Now, the other interesting thing here is that if my wife is still in the chat, I do not know if she still is. If you are listening or you're in the ether, let us know, because next week this show is technically falling on my wife's birthday. So
Yeah.
there's that. So I don't know if we should bring her on the show, if she would want to come on the show and review this, or if I should do like a earlier show or something separate. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, what the game plan is. With it being her birthday, that day is kind of in her hands. So I don't.
The big 4-0.
She's turning 40.
40.
No, you know what?
Is
No, she's definitely not 40 though. The funny thing is, she has been telling my kids that I am 40, and I'm pissed as shit about it because I'm not fucking 40.
It's a great thing to keep up, though. Because when they get older, they're going to be like, 40-year-olds look so young.
Right. Which I was very honored because I like alluded to my age recently on Bro Science, and like multiple people in the chat were like, "Oh my God, is Blaine like way older than we thought he was?" And I'm like, I'm kind of flattered by that. Like you guys thought I was
6'7".
6'7".
Could be.
But yeah. So. Yeah, but it is her birthday. She's younger than me by 2 years. So if that tells you anything, I'm the old pedophile. Not quite. Yeah, that accusation happened on Main Event recently, and it was a whole, not connected to me by any means. I was not connected. No. No, we're talking about Benology. He called someone that, and it spiraled out of control. It was a whole problem. It wasn't good.
Ben,
people not happy.
get your shit together.
Yeah, Ben needs to get his shit together. Speaking of that, I think I'm actually going to once we're kind of buttoning this up, I am going to raid another channel, and it might be one that Benology is on. I need to hit a refresh here, but typically Epicverse has actually been streaming starting right at the end of this.
Yeah.
So we might do a raid over on Epicverse's channel, but it
Nice.
doesn't look like they are currently streaming. And I don't know that anybody is actually live streaming right now, so maybe we won't raid anybody. The
Like,
one
oh,
time
we're
we decide to
hyped
raid
as
well.
people.
Doesn't
Right.
Netters Network? Somebody, they talk about them.
Right.
I thought they were on it like 9 also.
Right. I don't know. I don't see a lot. There's a lot of upcoming streams, but
Mhm.
nobody is actually live right now. So this could be because it's Halloween. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't appear that anybody in our circle is live streaming. So maybe we won't do a raid. But it's
I see that Epicverse is on.
oh, they are? Then maybe I have, let's see here. Well, anyways, I think that that's going to be it for our review for this. If there's anything that y'all want us to do next week, let us know in the chat right now. Or if you are curious about Death to Smoochie, I think it is streaming free on Tubi, is what it's saying, at least on my end. So hopefully it would still be as of next week. But
Mhm.
if not, then I will let y'all know Saturday if y'all don't definitively let me know. As far as what y'all want to do, but y'all just let us know. And guys, this is the point where we need to do our send off song. So y'all let me know what you have been listening to this week. You two, either of you, whoever wants to go first, what kind of music you've been listening to.
Don't put on the spot.
Oh,
Matthew,
Not really, but
do you have it?
no.
Oh, then I'll go.
Okay.
How about that? I'll take initiative. It's me. Hello. I am doing a song by a band called Together Pangea. Great name. Would be better if it was Pangea Together.
Mm,
Just throwing that out there. My brain works that way. And the song is called Like Your Father.
okay.
And it's got a Killers vibe to it. So
Okay.
if you're into the Killers, check out Together Pangea.
Nice.
Yes.
Does she know about Pangea? That's all I ever think about.
What is that? What is that? I don't
That's
even know what
from
that means.
It's a quote from some movie, I'm assuming.
No, it's a rapper, Little Dicky.
Oh.
Like one of his first things that ever got famous is like he's like in his rap, he's like, does she know about Pangea?
Oh,
I'm
Yeah, we used to, it was
not
like
familiar.
2012. We used to quote that all. It was back when he
Interesting.
first became famous.
Huh.
And then it became a TikTok sound and it was a whole thing. Y'all are way behind the time.
yeah, I don't know anything.
Well,
about
that's a constant for me.
Yeah. Which you
Every
guys
day.
being Little Dicky fans, I'm really surprised. That's back when I actually liked him and now he's
Yeah.
well overrated and with his show and all that jazz. Anywho. Okay, I did actually have something I saved. Black Hole by Architects.
that. Okay.
It's a metalcore, a lot of screaming, pretty heavy,
Okay.
nice, like in your face kind of
Yeah,
music.
all right.
So definitely recommend it. And once again, that was Black Hole by Architects.
Okay.
Blank.
Sweet. Nice.
Blaine?
So yeah, with my song, also with the redirect, apparently Epicverse has blocked people from redirecting them, so they need to open
Nice.
their shit up. That's not smart considering how big their channel is. But oh well, that's what they get. So yeah, as far as what I have been listening to lately, I am going to do a song by Hardy. I've been listening to a little bit of Hardy lately. He's
Like the country
He's a country
rocker?
guy. He does like country / rock. And actually, interestingly enough,
Tom?
I've done a lot of songs by Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, the band, their lead singer actually decided to do a country album, and he decided to do this because he listened to Hardy and was like, "Holy crap, this guy is mixing some like country and metal.
Yeah.
I really like his music, and I already do this type of music. I'm gonna double down and do a whole album of like actual metal country music."
Mm.
And so, or well,
That could be dope.
So, anyways, but
So it's metal covers of country
No,
songs
no, no, not
or
co-
country
No,
songs
it's-
of
it's
metal songs?
Neither. It's
Neither.
Country metal.
It's just country,
Country metal. Okay.
It's almost more of like a Midwestern like
Emo. Sure.
type of rock
I gotcha.
that Bill Murray does. But he
Okay.
did a whole album that was country seasoned.
Yeah.
I guess. So but yeah, Hardy has a song called Boots. Check it out. It's a good song. And he Bill Murray, the reason I bring this up, Bill Murray said that song was his inspiration
Mm.
for doing that. So yeah, but I think that is going to be it, guys. This was a fun episode. We've done a whole lot today. We've covered a bunch, had a lot of fun, and we will let y'all know as far as what we're going to review next week. And until then, guys, this has been real. It's been fun. Everybody take it easy. Later.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
But for the first time in my life, I'm 18 and I can say, fuck you!
Steven, I didn't sell out, son. I bought in. Keep that in mind. That kid is gonna make one hell of a lawyer, huh?
Yeah, he takes after his father. He's a son of a bitch.
Fuck you, dear.